Oh my God.
Daniel Kim wins that fight.
With the win.
The mission. Danny Kim is victorious.
He is the Marine. He is the Marine. I'm gonna go over there and tell him. I'm gonna let the ring announcer know. Intermission.
All right, we got an intermission. So just hang out. For those who are watching on Ticket Life, jump on over to Smoke and Talk on YouTube, and you guys can watch it over on there. We're gonna provide that for you. You know, we apologize for any inconvenience. Remember, this is charity. We want to give you guys an opportunity to donate and help out the Cops and Kids gyms throughout the city. We're going to try to have 5 gyms in every borough, 1 gym for free. So if you're listening on Ticket Life, jump on over to YouTube and you can watch it there. Thank you so much, Lewis. Thank you so much. We apologize for that, Lewis. All right, so you guys could jump on. That's we don't want you guys to miss. That's not our intentions for you guys to miss any of the action. Right now, there's a short intermission, so you guys can still watch the stream. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna see if we put up a graphic that says we are on intermission, and we'll be right back in just a second. So just keep it there. You guys will be watching here on YouTube and Ticket Life. So we're back.
All right. So the intermission is not after this fight.
What's wrong? What is this?
What's going on? What's going on?
You gotta
What's going on? What is that going on?
What is that?
I did a sprint and back. Is something going on? Is something going on? I don't know what's going on. All right. So listen, the intermission is after this fight.
All right. Cool. All right, Dave, what's up?
Test, test, test. Okay, I'm okay. I am on. So we got Keyshawn Coward from Customs.
He's
JFK.
no coward, man. He's in the red corner.
Oh, he is not a coward, but he is a coward by name.
And he's going against
Leo Fernandez.
Leo Fernandez.
Leo Fernandez is scoring big
right
left
hand,
hands.
yeah.
Left hand, George.
Left hand, that's right.
We got the lefty-righty conundrum going on. And Jeff Friedman is taking the time of these guys. They don't want him measuring. That's something there. So Keyshawn Coward is he's actually throwing a nice jab. He's just got a hand, and then
let's go with that left hand by Fernandez.
Yeah, Leo Fernandez is throwing a hard left hand. He's coming in with everything he's got when he throws that left hand. That's for sure. Keyshawn Coward is a little bit having problems measuring him with that left hand. He's got to step in. It's a lefty-righty conundrum. There's a foot in your way. Good right hand by Coward.
That's
oh
correct.
My gosh.
You know what it is? I think he's got the longer reach, but for some reason, Fernandez just steps right out of the reach. But that time he didn't with that right hand. But he just keeps measuring with that left, Coward does, but doesn't throw it. He's just kind of pawing out there. And we've seen that time and time again with a lot of boxers. Basically, they just paw, but they don't let the hands go. So he's gonna, let's see if he, the second round, if he makes any adjustments, because he's getting some instructions in the corner. If he lets that left hand go and connects, because he's just pouring it out there time and time again. So we'll see.
Absolutely. Well, he's got to throw it. It's got to be a punch. You know, everything can't be a feint. Everything can't be a measure. You got to throw the punch. The problem is with the lefty-righty conundrum, you have the front feet tangling up with each other. So somebody who's never faced it before might have a problem with stepping into the jab because he's afraid of stepping into the person's foot. So you have to adjust to the angle. So let's see how that works out.
All right, so here we go. Round number 2. Coward in the red gloves, Fernandez in the blue gloves. Fernandez catches Coward with that left hand.
Fernandez has the green Disney shirt, and we call him Disney, George. The I and the E a little, but DSNY are all capitalized.
The left hand again catches Coward on the jaw, getting a warning from the referee to keep his head up to Fernandez because he ducked down a little too low. And again, Coward is just pawing with that left hand. I want to see him throw it.
I don't know what's happening now.
The headgear, the strings, I don't know. What do you?
Oh, yeah, they got to tie it up. They got to tie up the strings on the headgear. Hopefully they do a timeout.
Well, this is I think a good little welcome break, right?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so again, I tell you, I'd like to see Coward throw that jab. Well, actually, neither one of them are throwing a jab.
No, not at all. Not at all.
They both refuse it. They're just throwing left hand and right hand bombs in the lefty-righty conundrum of how do you get the angle to get it over there, to get your hand in.
Now, let me ask you a question. Where's Keyshawn from?
He's from JFK Customs.
Ah, okay.
The Customs and Border Police. And these people, they're not just in JFK. They also do the borders. They're a national, a national, nationwide.
I'll tell you what,
thing.
though. I thought it said something on the back of his shirt, like Coward's Customs, but I don't know. Is Coward Primo Customs? Is that like a car shop? What is that?
I'm not even sure. It might be. They do have sponsors.
I just want to go there and take my car to get work done. Like to do a body shop.
Let's do it.
I want my car to look like a Lamborghini or something. If they can do it, I'll bring it over.
Hey, listen. I bought. Speaking of cars, Dana Ford. That's the place to get a Ford or a Lincoln.
That's right.
I got 2 cars from there because they are great sponsors of Cops and Kids. And when I got over there, I thought I was giving them, like a break. They gave me a break.
That was nice.
Yeah. You mentioned Smoker Talk.
By the way, go ahead.
You mentioned Smoker Talk. They'll take care of you.
Right. They might give you like a napkin or something.
Hey, mention Smoker Talk.
It'll be a good napkin.
It'll be, hey, they'll take care of you. Let me tell you.
All right, so here you go. Round number 2. Coward with the red headgear. And Fernandez And he just Fernandez kind of like backslapped Coward.
That's what that was, right? That was a weird
Yeah,
type
that
of
was
punch.
like he was pulling his hand back and it wound up hitting Coward. It was just weird.
I tell you what, he's trying to fix his headgear. If I was Coward, I would have just threw the punch.
Yeah.
You know, that hem and horn, like you're in a fight. They ain't no fixing this, fixing that. You just got to let him go. And Fernandez had let him go, but Coward is coming back and saying no.
Nice left hand there by Keyshawn.
Yeah, I love this. I love the smack talk by Fernandez, but he's getting hit this round for sure. He had a good round in the first, but Coward is having a good round in the third. The second round was pretty even. Wow, this fight's going to be hard to score. I'm glad I'm not a judge.
Now you see Keyshawn let that left hand go, and then he's followed up with that right hand, which that's what I want to see. There you go.
But it's quick. Hey, these are not regular boxing matches.
No,
these are slugfests.
No, not at all. These are slugfests. And they're for charity. Remember that. They're for charity.
Yeah.
They're for charity. So
if you're out there and you're thinking like, hey, I could do this, if you can sell tickets and you could bring out a crowd,
we'll put them on.
Maybe you can. We'll put you on.
We'll put you on. We'll put you on. Definitely.
Right?
You know what we want to see?
If you're Uber and you don't like Lyft.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If you're McDonald's and you don't like Burger King.
Oh.
If you're Pepsi, you don't like Coke.
That's it.
If you're Mountain Dew, you don't like 7-Up.
That's 2 drinks, George. It's 2 drinks in a row. You had to switch it up.
All right.
You can't stay on the drinks.
All right. I'm trying.
All right.
I'm trying. All right. So we're gonna go to see who gets the decision on this round, on this fight.
Right. And there's gonna be an intermission. I think we're gonna go out into the crowd and try to get some hot dog contestants, hot dog eating contestants in the second intermission.
We'll see how that works out. But now look at the Coward shirt, the back of his shirt. You're gonna see it says like auto or something like that. Look, and then something attorney at law or something.
He's sponsored. The man is sponsored.
Yeah, he sure is, man.
You know, I used to. I gotta make a quick confession. I used to walk around with the police shirt that said Jeff Madry's nephew.
That way you don't get it. Nobody messes with you.
That way nobody bothered me.
All right, so you know what I've been noticing, Dave? We've been getting a lot more sanitation guys joining these, which is pretty cool.
That's it. I'm good with the split decision because I don't know who won that. That was close.
Sanitation.
Yeah, he definitely lost the last round. Won the first round. The second was up in the air for grabs. You know, and it's up to the judges.
Sanitation claimed 2 victories tonight.
I'll tell you what, out of all of us, Sanitation gets a better workout. They get the better workout.
Every day, yes.
You know, somebody just passed me a note.
Oh, okay.
See,
what do you got?
It says George on it, see? That says sanitation's cleaning up the garbage tonight. That's all I heard. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Somebody
goodness.
I didn't say it.
Oh, my
it's
goodness.
A note. Somebody passed me a note. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I heard. I don't know what that means. Are they taking out the trash? I don't know what's going on, man.
Speaking of trash, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do some trash talking and see if I can find a couple of contestants for the hot dog eating contest. For the hot dog eating contest. I don't think Jeff Madry eats hot dogs at all. You don't eat hot dogs, right?
No.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick commercial, just a couple of quick ones. We'll be right back.
Best oxtail in Brooklyn, Chef Jai is producing. Oxtail bone, all free.
For the best oxtail in Brooklyn, Chef's Choice.
You want to sell your house fast and easy?
My name is Ilya Kosovo.
And we buy houses nationally, in any condition, in any situation. with my company,
Finest Home Buyers.
Call us today to get your fast cash offer within 24 hours.
All right, that was a couple of our sponsors, Mad Dog and Beans. That was also Finest Homes. That was Chef's Choice. And of course, Dana Ford is one of our sponsors as well. So, you know, just go out and support some of our sponsors that supports Cops and Kids. I want to welcome you to the stream while we are on an intermission. We're on an intermission. Just hang with us for a few minutes. We'll be right back.
All right.
So we're back. We're back.
Back. I jumped into that crowd. I was body surfing, George. I was body surfing.
Bro, I saw you. I saw the crowd like holding you up.
They were holding me up.
That was just crazy.
Only thing is I don't have nothing in my pockets no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
What's going on here?
All right, so let's introduce our next guest, just so that people that don't know him will know
He comes from a food family. They make soup.
They make soup. They make sandwiches, Italian style sandwiches. The Fonties of Brooklyn.
Not De Monte soup?
No, the Fonties of Brooklyn in Red Hook.
Okay, but we're not going to talk about that. We're talking boxing.
We're talking boxing today.
The general.
Please introduce yourself, young man.
So I'm a pro boxer, 1-0, 1 KO. And I just had my pro debut in March, and now I'm fighting again August 7th, back in South Carolina for my second pro fight.
How about your name? How about your name? They don't know who you are.
My name's Anthony, the General De Monte, the General Boxing on social media.
There you go.
To follow me.
Right. All right. Now you have to understand something about Anthony De Monte. People get his name confused all the time, including us. Because his dad owns the Fontes.
Yep, the Fontes, yep.
Right? Who it was the DeFonte that started a long time ago, right?
Yes, 3 generations down. Nicky DeFonte's grandfather. And then it got passed down, and then my dad came in as a partner about 20-something years ago.
Now, is it true that they were running from the law? They were mobsters. They were running from the law.
Oh, that's false.
And they changed their name.
That's false.
To
That's
DeVonte,
false. They're
right?
straight A guys. Straight A business.
Straight A business.
Yeah, the best in New York. The Fonties of Brooklyn. You got to go down there. Red Hook, baby.
All right. I love that.
All right, there you go. So we know Anthony from the amateurs, and now he's turned pro. He's 1-0. He's going to fight up. He's fighting next month.
We've been a fan of his in the amateurs.
Absolutely.
We covered his fights.
Absolutely.
Now, I got to admit something to you, De Monte. I got to admit, Tony. All right.
Yes.
You know, you haven't gotten the best call from us. You know, not the best call, and there's a reason for that. Because if you're winning your fight so convincingly, we can't push
save
that.
it too much.
We can't push it too much.
We're not being biased. We can't be biased.
Right.
Not when you're commentating.
Right.
We have our favorites, but we can't do it on the live stream. You know what I'm saying?
We can't. And not only that, if you know, like what we do, because we handle the amateurs and stuff like that. You know, we don't like, if somebody's losing a fight, we don't want to just keep adding to his loss by commentating on it. So
you always got to keep the opponent in the fight at all times.
I keep it positive. So that's why we call you funny names like the soup and stuff like that. Wait. Just to even it out.
So wait a minute, Dave. Are you saying that we're favoring him now? That he's one of our favorite boxers?
I think the commentary speaks for itself.
I think he just admitted it.
He is one of my favorite boxers.
No, he is. Definitely.
He is.
Thank you, guys.
And I like him because he's got excellent footwork, right? He's got excellent footwork. Not too many people have excellent footwork. They don't understand. They don't understand how to step out of the way. They don't understand what he does. And he's also got some pro moves, too.
I'll tell you why
he's
I like
a little bit of a dirty fighter.
I'm not going to lie. And I'll tell
he's a little bit of a dirty fighter.
Well, Anthony, I'm going to tell you, I don't think you're a dirty fighter at all. Because
Thank you.
I just think the reason why I like him, the reason why I like Anthony,
he's got some pro tricks, though.
No, because every time I go to the deli, they hook me up, man. They give me a nice sandwich. I never pay. I just get my sandwich and walk out. So he hooks me up. So you know I'm not going to say anything unfavorable to him. That's it. That's all I want to say.
And then you're going to have to start paying.
That's why Dave pays.
I'm not even allowed to walk in the store. I don't know what's happening. They throw stuff at me.
Oh my gosh.
And none of it's food.
All right, so we're just about to start, right?
Right. Now, how have you been training during the COVID? What have you been doing?
Training never stopped. Never stopped. I was always in the gym, always grinding. The sparring stopped a little during COVID, but then once it eased out, I started sparring again. I didn't lose a step.
Yeah, I saw you training. You put up some stuff on social media because we do follow you.
Yeah, even in my house. In my house, I was grinding. Yep. I never stopped.
Yep, we did see him in the house training. So that was in the living room, and we saw you in the backyard or something like that. Yep. I think you put like you made like a makeshift like bag or something. I don't know what you did, but
yeah, I get creative in the house. You got to get the work done.
Yeah, that was great, man. So we knew that you were going to be ready once we COVID, once the things started opening up.
All right, I got to admit, I'm trying to start up the show again. I was doing some sign language. Tony, I got to ask you, what does this mean? I see the Italians doing this a lot.
It can mean a million things. Minchia can mean the pasta fazool's ready. Whatever you want to do. It's an Italian thing. You know, we talk with our hands. We go like this.
No, it means what's the matter with you? What the
exactly?
What's the matter with you?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, that's right.
When I saw these movies and stuff like The Godfather and stuff like that, and
I love that stuff.
Rocky. Yeah. I would try to practice in the mirror to sound like you guys. And
I think you're getting there. I saw the minchia. You do a little minchia in there.
Yeah, a little minchia. I don't know what that is, but I like it. I like it. I actually grew up in the Ozone Park, Howard Beach area, so I got a lot of paisans around there.
A lot of Italians there.
Yes, they are. There's some good cooking people, and listen, happy, theatrical.
Yeah, I gotta give it to the Italians for cooking. I'm not gonna lie, because you go to a wedding, it's mostly Italian food.
Yeah.
Mostly Italian food.
If you go to like a regular hall and you don't get offered some Italian food, you feel like you're getting cheated.
Yeah, you got to get that bread first. Sit down, you get
chicken
bread.
Palm.
Chicken palm everywhere.
I like fresh mutts. Can't go wrong.
Oh my God, he's talking mutts. He's talking mutts.
Yeah, now he's talking.
The Italians, they do the cheese, they do the oil, they do the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
You know how hard it is for me to make weight, Dave.
Oh my God, how do you even do it, man?
I gotta pass on everything. I sit at the table, I don't even eat. I'm eating chicken fingers. They're eating pasta fazool, meatballs. I go crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I go crazy.
What about the sausage?
The fresh sausage on the barbecue. Can't go wrong.
Oh my God. Listen, do you drive a Lincoln or a Ford?
I used to drive a Cadillac. That's worse.
If you drive a Lincoln or a Ford, I would recommend
Cadillac. There's nothing wrong with that.
Cadillac's good. It's an American
it's very Italian.
But you got to get a Mustang.
Yeah.
Got to get a Mustang, and you can get that Mustang at Dana Ford.
All right, I got to ask something. I got to ask another Italian question.
Go ahead.
So all my Italian friends, when they taught me how to drive, they had me lean over like this.
With the pinky.
What's with that? What's with the cuisine lean?
Lean. You got to keep each other safe. You're coming with me. We go this way, you're coming with me that way.
but when you drive in a car, you do, like...
Oh, that's the vision. Just how I catch a jam, I throw the counter hook, you got to see the vision. You got to see if the car's coming or not. Dave, you ask a question, you already know the answer to it.
If I answer them, the people would not believe me. I got to go to the source.
That's right.
All right, let's go back to the ring, guys. They're just about getting in. One of the guys, the red corner, has already stepped in. That's Ryan Jones from the Department of Corrections. This is a light heavyweight division.
Ryan Jones, and I forgot what his nickname was. It was something... Oh, it's Jonesy. It's Jonesy. He told me to call him Jonesy.
Jonesy is going to be facing Timothy Clark. And Timothy is from National Grid, Local 101. And this is pretty interesting because now we just don't have police officers and firemen fighting in these things.
That's right.
You know, we have National Grid, we have the Department of Corrections, we have Customs, we have also we have the who else we got here? Sanitation. Did I say sanitation?
You said it. You said it. So you can say it twice, though.
Coward's doing a great job.
And Kara is part Italian.
Yes, that's why she has a beautiful voice.
I heard she could cook, too. All right, so who do we got in the blue corner, George, again?
We got Timothy Clark.
Right, and in the red corner, we got Ryan Jones. Jones is from DLC.
Clark versus Jones.
All right, a little bit of, I think the weights look a little bit off to me. Is it me or maybe somebody has skinny legs?
Nah, they look the same. They look about pretty even.
Yeah, it looks like it's a light heavyweight division, they said.
All right, yep. And what's light about heavy anyway?
Light heavyweight is about 175.
All right. Wow, and look.
By the way,
look
Jones is hitting that right hand, hitting him with that right hand. Right hand, knocks down.
Beautiful counter by Blue.
Yes, good counter.
I thought he dropped him.
He did.
It was the right hand, overhand right.
Oh, and Urso didn't call it.
He's not calling it a knockout. He's not calling it a knockdown.
Red looks like he wants to get even.
Yeah, he wants to get even. And he wants to get even with one hand, his right.
Right, he's got to throw 2 threes. He got to throw that hook behind it.
Oh, he's throwing that right again. And
he definitely got dropped. He definitely went down.
Jones went down for a second time.
Well, they're calling it one time, George. They're calling one time.
Well, we saw it 2 times.
All right. And that's Tim Clark with a hard right hand. And look at Jones. Jones is not...
The man in red will not take a step back.
No, and he got hit. Look at him.
And it's working right now.
He's handing out a beating. Oh, my God.
What a round.
Did the bell even ring?
I think he got twice and got dropped twice. That's it. I mean, how do you score a round like that? In the amateurs, how do you score a round like that, Anthony?
Honestly, knockdowns don't count in the amateurs. It's on points. So this round could be very even right now. I got it even. The next 2 are going to be big.
You can't go even. You got to pick a winner or a loser. Who won the round? I'm putting you on the spot, boy.
I would have to go Blue. Blue had some good counters in there. I think Blue.
Absolutely. I
Okay, you go for Blue. I'm going for red just to spite you.
Nothing's changed.
Oh, my God. I don't know. You know what? It's an amateur fight, so you don't know. He threw a lot of punches, did Red, did Jones. And definitely what you call it, you know, Clark from National Grid scored the more effective blows. So who knows what's happening here?
So now Jones is trying to get even and comes back with a flurry of punches.
Yep, Jones is putting a lot of pressure now. He's got to watch out for the counter.
He throws punches like Pacquiao, like he just keeps on. He bounced them off the ropes. That could be a knockdown. He bounced them off the ropes. The
big right hand there by Clark.
That should have been an 8 count.
Right.
But he's coming back.
Pardon, that was Jones with the right hand.
Red is putting a lot of pressure. He won't let him breathe.
No, he won't. He won't. We might need oxygen, but I'm not sure for who.
Jones putting on a lot of pressure now.
Right.
He was embarrassed in the first round.
Oh, that was a balance problem. Balance.
Yeah, that was balance.
No knockdown.
He was trying to escape the onslaught, and he backed up.
He's got to keep that back foot in the back so he has balance. He's too square. That's why he's falling.
That's true. And let's see, Clark. Wow. So now
it looks like it's evened out.
It's evened out.
Because of the busier. I say Jones was a lot busier, and then he was putting a lot of pressure in his second round, what Clark didn't. And then Clark's, like you said, he wasn't properly balanced going backwards, and he fell. Wasn't a knockdown, but he did get a lot more. He got hit a lot more than he did in the first round.
Listen, the only difference between round 1 and round 2 is that Clark wasn't able to throw a couple of punches. Because when Clark throws punches, Jones goes down.
Yeah, he throws good counter shots. This round is for the marbles. I'm going to see a lot of pressure this round, I have a feeling. It's going to be banging in the middle of the ring.
So does he kind of remind you of Manny Pacquiao? Because Manny Pacquiao throws
comes in with the crazy flurries. Yeah, just like him. 5-6 punch combinations.
It's crazy.
This is going to be interesting.
All right, so this is going to probably be the determining round, because first we had Jones in the first round. No, it was actually Clark in the first round, and Jones in the second.
And look at Jones. He's coming out,
just putting pressure again.
Right.
He's a continuation of round number 2.
And Clark just needs to get some room where he can land that right hand.
They both need to take a half a step back so they can get full leverage on their punches.
And I hear Jones's corner. I hear Jeff over there. Jeff is saying, just keep punching, and he's screaming. You can hear him right through all the noise in the crowd.
It looks like Brad's getting the better end of these exchanges.
Yeah, but Clark just landed 2 right hands.
And an uppercut. And a nice body shot.
I tell you what, Clark is trying to take a step back, but he just can't get enough room.
But he looks like he's running out of gas. He's really not punching.
The man in red is finishing strong at the bell.
And there it is.
Whoa.
What a fight.
Whoa. Wow.
That was Rocky too.
That was a street fight. Listen,
that was Rock'em Sock'em Robots, man. Yes. That's what that was.
Back in the day, if you catch somebody trying to steal your hubcaps, that's what you did. You came out the house, you threw on the robe.
I don't think Anthony knows what hubcaps are, baby.
He don't know.
He don't know
what
that
is. I'm a 96, baby.
Yeah, he doesn't know what that is. Rims, they were.
I'm talking in the 80s.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember? Did you ever see like guys put like gold teeth, like caps?
Oh yeah. They still do that today.
Yeah. Well, they do that for wheels.
They used to do that for wheels.
Back in the day, hubcaps.
Back in the day.
That's interesting. Right. So I got the man in red with the win. I don't know about you guys.
Absolutely. I do have
the man in red.
I have definitely Jones winning that one.
I think he took 2 out of 3, if not 3 out of 3. You know, well, definitely 2 out of 3. I would give it to him.
I think I give Blue the first round because of those counter shots. But
right.
The next 2 rounds I give to red.
What a fight. What a fight
is right.
That's good.
It's heating up. After the intermission, we're getting a lot of crazy fights.
All right. I like it. I definitely like it. You know, the whole world would get along a lot better if they had some fair fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But people want to do what it takes to win.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to get a little dirty.
Yep. Yeah, I noticed that because you know why?
I know this is coming.
Because I commentated you on a couple of your fights. And you get a little bit dirty. Not much. Just
you got to show your opponent that you're there to win.
That's it. No, I actually like it. I like what you do. They're pro moves. They're definitely.
Thank you. fight, very competitive fight, but the red got the win.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'll tell you what, you know what? Let's give him his credit now because, let's face it, after this fight, he's got to go back to jail. He's a correctional officer.
He's a correctional officer. They didn't let him out just to fight. He actually works. He works in corrections.
He works in corrections.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the kind of guy he is.
I see another person.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Another person.
Look at this! Look
another
at this.
person.
Shoo-shoo.
We got Bruce Shoo Carrington.
We got
man
his pro debut coming up soon.
Yeah,
this is a future superstar right here.
We're gonna let him talk about that in just a second. Hang on, before you leave. Oh, look, check that out. Look at it. Self-promotion. He just gave me a flyer. But you know what? That's what you got to do in boxing anyway. Yeah. You got to do that in boxing. Listen, they don't call Mayweather Money Mayweather for nothing. He's a self-promoter, and that's what this young man. You're gonna sit down with us and comment. First, all right, cool. Come back when you get a chance.
And get
my brother.
And Tony, give him a shot here on the next one.
All right, check this out. Check this out. Look, it's October 9th in Las Vegas. His pro debut. It was supposed to be on the undercard of
Fury and Wilder.
That's correct. But then I think Fury's camp got sick with COVID.
Yes.
And they canceled the fight. So now October 9th, he will be fighting Shoo from Brooklyn's own Bruce Shoo Carrington.
You do not want to miss that. He was an Olympic trial champion. Very talented fighter.
Yeah. And I want to say how Fury and Wilder got Shoo because it was in Fury's camp that he got a cold, right?
Yeah, I think he got COVID. Fury got COVID. Yep.
So he sneezed. Shoo.
And then Shoo.
And Wilder said, "Yeah, I'll put him on a fight."
Yeah, the promoter thought he said Shoo. That's right.
That's exactly what happened. That's what it was. Exactly. So if you're gonna get nicknames, get nicknames that people say. You know,
what's your nickname?
The General. The General.
Why the General?
My grandfather was my biggest fan, and right before my pro debut, he passed away. So I took his name with me. And I'm gonna bring that name to superstardom. Mark my words.
His name is General?
His nickname was the General.
I love it. I love it.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I know it wasn't his first or last name.
No, of course not. Of course not.
I knew that. But when he said his name, I wasn't quite sure. Now I know.
All right, moving along. We're gonna have we're going down in welterweight now.
Welterweight bout.
Oh, this guy is funny. This guy is real funny. They call him the window tinter. This guy I like a lot.
Right. Okay. So in the red corner you have Kachang. And they call him Kaboom, and he's from Customs. And then in the blue corner, you have Fernando Rincon, the window tint, and he's from National Grid. And we've seen Rincon a few times. He went with us to Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, and he fought down there for us as well.
And he's a pretty good dancer. Now, Tony, are you a good dancer? Because you move well in the ring.
Yeah, I got good rhythm in the ring. On the dance floor, I feel like I'm one of those guys that think they could dance, but I don't know if I got any rhythm, to be honest.
Listen, I'm gonna have a few drinks and say Tony's the greatest dancer. So he said he tints guys' windows because they don't see right. He calls himself the window tinter.
The window tinter. All right, let's see what he got.
How can you not love this guy?
All right, this bout number 7. And right away, the window tinter, a nice combination.
Well, he tried to tint the window right there.
Yeah, he sure
right
did. He just missed it, though.
And Kachang answered with a kaboom of his own.
Blue is using pretty good movement. He's got to keep that movement going and keep that jab going.
Right. And wow, he hit him with a good right, it looked like. Rincon hit Cabal.
Oh, big right there by the goal. Right. And a right hand by Kaboom.
Good exchanges by both men.
Yep. Answer back. I understand that Kachang did some Muay Thai boxing. So let's see if he brings any of that skill into the ring.
Nice right hand again.
And Fernando Rincon is just a smoker fighter. This is his third or fourth smoker fight that he's
but
had.
don't get it twisted, man. He's been working out, and he's been trying to get improved. And I could see some of the improvement from when we went Fort Lauderdale a couple months ago. Nice 1-2 combination there. And that round seemed a little fast, man. Did I miss
Very
something?
fast.
Yeah.
Probably a minute.
No,
they are doing a minute rounds. It seemed fast,
but it just seemed a little faster than a minute. I don't know.
I would have to give that round to Blue. I like his movement. I like his combination punching.
That's Fernando Rincon. Yep.
He's showing very good ring generalship in there.
He's the window tinter.
He's tinting those windows right now.
He's from National Grid, by the way. So we're, like I was saying earlier, we're getting a different crowd of people that are coming in here, mixing it up in the ring. So we got people from National Grid, we got people from Corrections, we got people from I mean, just what's the other agencies that we have here? We have
JFK, Customs and Borders.
That's another one.
And they're good people to know, because when you need your passport stamped and you need to go on a run, I mean, when you need to, take a vacation.
You're a little late to the flight.
Yeah.
Because
on the run, You're right. On the run. What do you mean by on the run? It's a vacation.
I'm just saying, George.
Where you running from? Where you running?
I'm just saying, George.
Okay, just checking.
I've had a couple experiences, but I'm not gonna. This is a PG
family show.
Right, this is only boxing talk. This is not running away talk.
Right.
There you go.
All right. So we got Kaboom in the black, and we got to see if he's going to land some punches.
And Blue is using that beautiful in and out movement, hitting him and watching his distance and making Red miss.
That's actual boxing right there.
Very good.
Right again, that overhand right by Rincon gets countered.
And Red's a little awkward. He's landed some shots.
Yeah, it looks like he shook him a little, right?
Yeah, he sure
with
did.
that hook.
He sure did.
But Rincon is right back on it. He's unfazed.
Yes, the movement is the key for him. He's got to keep moving in and out.
He's loading up with that right hand. You saw that?
Yeah.
Rincon is.
What?
Now Red's trying to push him back.
I'll tell you what, Rincon has good basics. I'm very impressed with him. For a window tinter, he's got good hands.
He's got the Havoc trunks on. He's looking good in the ring.
Right, absolutely.
And a nice overhand right.
And he got caught by that right by Kachang.
Yes,
right.
He came back nice at the end of the bell.
You know what? You know what? Kachang, every time he goes and does overtime, you know what he says? He goes, Kaching, Kachang.
That's cash money.
Cash money.
Cash
baby.
money.
Now, what do you do? Are you working at all? Or
Yeah, I'm personal training on the side.
Okay.
But when fights get close,
that makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay.
But when fights get close, just boxing. Like right now, just boxing until this fight, and then I'll go back into personal training too.
Okay, that sounds good. Now, have you ever done any other stuff like MMA or anything like that?
No, never. Just boxing. But
Let me ask you a question. What got you into boxing, and who's your favorite boxer? Like, who would you like to emulate?
My favorite boxer is always Rocky Marciano, because by the time I retire, I want to be the greatest Italian boxer that ever lived alongside Rocky. That's my only role model in boxing. And I got into it from baseball and football by Patty Russo. Patty Russo brought the team to get in shape for football. I fell in love with boxing and did that my whole life.
Wow.
So, thanks to Patty Russo.
So you're actually an athlete. You used to actually play different sports, and then you just got into this. And
Yeah, I was an athlete. I loved other sports, but then boxing took over my life.
all right, round number 3.
Back to the fight.
Rincon in the blue and Kachang in the red. Let's call it a right hand. Kachang does.
I don't think that was in the back of the head.
Yeah, getting a warning was Rincon for hitting back of the head, but I don't think it was.
Good distance by Blue.
Good right hand there by Rincon.
There we go. A little bit too relaxed for me. I think, in these 1 minute rounds, you just got to let him go.
Yeah, you got to let your hands go.
He's posturing too much. He's got to let his hands go and let them fly.
Right, the problem is Red is loading up on every shot. You got to score points. You got to let them go in bunches.
Absolutely, especially if your opponent is.
Right, exactly. Good jab by Red.
Right. Well, he is coming forward. He put him on the rope. I give that round to Red.
Yes.
I'm not sure about round 2. I think it was blue, but I'm not sure.
I got round 1, 2 to blue and 3 to Red. I think blue got the fight.
I'm with you, Tony.
Definitely round 1 to blue.
And we definitely saw an improvement from Rincon from when he's a smoker fighter, meaning that he doesn't really, he doesn't fight in boxing. Obviously, he's not an amateur, but he comes out here, he comes out to the smokers, and he always volunteers. He likes mixing it up, and he's been getting better. I'm watching him. His footwork is better. His hand speed is better.
I understand. To get in shape for this fight, he started. He works in Brooklyn. I think out of the Greenpoint area. He started riding his bicycle. To work. I think he lives in Ronkonkoma.
That's great for the legs.
It just had a 60-mile bike ride each way.
Wow.
And he got into great shape.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Dave. 60 miles.
Come on, the kid believes me.
Okay, yeah. Take everything he says with a grain of salt, Anthony.
All right, hey, this is your cousin fighting next?
Yeah, this is my best friend.
All right.
So we're gonna have to kick you. We're gonna have to kick you out.
We're gonna kick you out. You're gonna be biased.
Definitely. I have to go too wild for this one.
Yeah. So get your wild Italian stallion style out of here. But let's see the fight first. Let's see the decision.
Yes, definitely.
All right, let's see what Coward's got to say.
Well deserved, my boy.
All right. So Rincon has a little streak going on, man.
Get that fool off the ropes before Alex, the ring guy, beats him up.
Yeah, he works hard on these rings.
Oh, yeah, if he saw that, he's going to kick his ass in the back room over there.
Congratulations to Rincon. Good job.
And he's pretty happy with himself, I have to admit.
He's jumping all over the ring, jumping on the ropes, jumping on the turnbuckles, jumping all over. He's still hopping out there.
He was jumping, he was jabbing. So, Tony, good luck on your fight.
Thank you guys very much for having me.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. And good luck on your pro debut.
Yes, follow me on Instagram, The General Boxing. The General Boxing, no spaces. Shout out Smoker Talk.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. People out here, man. All right, so joining us now here with us is somebody that you've seen here on Smoker Talk before, and he's actually a commissioner in boxing, New York State commissioner, and he's also something else. I'm going to let him talk for himself and say what he is. Thank you for joining us. This is Ernie Morales. Ernie, welcome to Smoker Talk.
Oh, thank you for having me. Every time I get on your show, which is successful and growing every day, I appreciate the opportunity. Dave, you continue to amaze me throwing these smokers. I'm happy to be back in person. This is a competitive show. Look at the arena that you got.
It is great. It is great. And I'm a little upset with the arena because they promised me no chairs so that people could walk around and mill about. But it's still a good show. It's still a good show.
Absolutely, I have to agree with you.
I just wish I had my kids here because I have them climbing on the chairs.
Ernie, so tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're doing nowadays.
Ernie's a serious dude. Right, let me introduce Ernie.
Right.
Ernie did 30 years in the police department, right? From police officer all the way up to deputy inspector.
That's correct.
He was a detective also, which not everybody was. I certainly wasn't a detective. And he was also an undercover cop. He did undercover police work. So he did it all.
That's right.
He did it all. Then he got kicked out. I mean, he left the police department. Actually, he left it to go to another job, right?
That's right.
And now you're the, what are you, the commissioner? What are you, the deputy commissioner? What are you?
I'm the first deputy police commissioner in Mount Vernon, New York, the 8th largest state in New York. So I'm happy to be helping them for the last year. I think the NYPD prepared me for the opportunity, and I'll never regret the family that we built and the relationship we built in NYPD.
This is family right here.
Absolutely.
He did over 25 years. I did over 25 years. You did 30 years. We did 30 years. Right? He's the big brother of us two. And, you know, as all little brothers do, we throw little jabs and stuff at him all the time. But we love our big brother, Ernesto Morales, who is also has iron knees. He can do marathon after marathon after marathon and not hurt his knees. I can't believe it.
That's right. So I'm getting ready for my 25th marathon November. I'm happy. We're back in New York City.
Amazing.
I'm hoping to break my personal best this year, which is 3 hours and 42 minutes. Nothing amazing, but I'm happy with those results.
If it's a personal goal and you beat it, that's all that matters.
And I'm gonna just tell you right now, he's gonna moonwalk the last mile. Just to say,
yeah, I don't know about that, Dave.
I can.
He might do the last couple of steps in moonwalking, but I don't think that's gonna do a last mile moonwalk.
That's right.
How about a little merengue? A little merengue.
A little.
Actually, you know what? I hurt my knees running, and that's how I learned the merengue. I walked, and I would just wobble like this. And then I walked right into a Spanish dance, and that was my life ever since. And if you believe that,
you have a bridge to sell in Iowa, right?
I got something that you want to buy, an investment. My goodness, look at this in this corner with Frankie Russo. He's got his father and his uncle.
I tell you, both of these competitors, you can see they're physically fit.
Absolutely. But can they run marathons?
All right, so you got in the red corner, you got Christian Munoz. And by the way, he's from the Department of Corrections. This is middleweight. And you have Frank Russo, the Raging Bull, and he is from the New York City Police Department, from Community Affairs Bureau.
And he's got his uncle and his father in the corner. I would not want to go to a corner with my uncle and my father, unless I was Floyd Mayweather.
All right, so
he definitely has a powerhouse corner. Let's see if he brings the skills to match it.
Right. So you got Munoz in the red, Russo in the blue.
And Munoz could fight a little bit. We've seen Munoz fighting a couple of smokers. He is no longer. What is Cassie O'Connor doing?
I don't know. She's yelling at somebody ringside.
She's yelling at her husband, Biggie. All right. Let's see what we got.
Oh, wow. Nice left hand there by Russo. Another left hand.
Russo looks pretty strong right now. Let's see how Christian Munoz is going to do. He doesn't seem too perturbed. That's it. Little hold in the head.
Right hand. Puts down Munoz. As Russo goes to neutral corner. Munoz is trying to get his head cleared.
Russo's looking very sharp.
Very, very sharp. His punches are like not missing at all.
Absolutely.
Another left hand by Russo.
All right, let's see what Munoz could do. Let's see, he's got to recover.
Big right, then that left hand by Russo.
All right, so Munoz makes it to the end of the round, but it is a 1 minute round.
Wow.
That was a good punch.
That was very impressive. But Russo was sharp, crisp, and followed up with short left hooks.
All right, wow. So Ernie Morales is going to shadow box the last smile.
Yes, I can do that.
You can do that, right?
Oh, that's right.
Like a little Ali, like Ali, and like Joe Louis back in the day.
That's right.
All right, I just want to put it up. Okay, so all right, so Frank Russo scored with a tremendous left hand. Tremendous left hand. Christian Munoz was coming back. He was throwing some rights, and then he got hit with that left hand. So we got to see what happens round two. You think Christian Munoz could come back, or do you think Frank?
I'm looking at Munoz right now. He's still rocked. He's still hurt. He's not steady on his feet. Let's see if Russo could capitalize on that.
He's trying to get the cobwebs off. He's trying to shake him off. But I think the ring doctor may be coming in. I'm not sure. Yep, ring doctor's going to come in and check out Munoz before the start of this second round.
Here in the amateurs, we have to play it safe. We're always concerned about the health of the athletes.
Absolutely. And these are amateurs.
Nice left hand there to the body by Russo. And you hear
there's no quit in Munoz. And Munoz is throwing some hard right hands himself. Look at that. And I tell you what, Russo has some sharp shots, but I like this guy, Christian Munoz. He does not give up. He's coming forward. He's throwing shots. And Cassie O'Connor, as she is often wants to do, is giving a lecture. Has she ever given you a lecture?
She has, many times. And the problem is that the referee shouldn't be the show. The athlete should be the show.
I love Cassie O'Connor because she teaches amateurs a lot. Thank you, Russo, to a good right hand.
And followed up with that left and caught him on the chin. But like you said, Munoz is still game, and he's still in there trying to swing and catch Russo.
I'll tell you what, there's no quitting Munoz. And yeah, I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of him.
No, he has a heart of a lion. The problem is he's keeping his right hand down, and he's walking right into Russo's left hook.
Right. That's something you don't want to do. If somebody's going to show you that they're going to hit you with the left hook, your right hand, you better take it and glue it over there. All right? That's what we call the glue.
So now one thing about Ernie, you used to actually box.
Yes.
And you became pro. Did you or did you not become pro?
I'm undefeated. Retired undefeated. Go ahead, Dave.
1-0. And that one can also be spelled W-O-N. 1-0.
That's right. One and done.
That's okay, but you did it.
Yes, I did. Yes,
not everybody can say that they were a pro boxer.
True.
So you did it.
Absolutely.
And you won. You're still number one, Ernie.
That's right. He's number one in my heart.
All right. Third and final round between Russo in the blue, excuse me, and Munoz in the red.
Right, and Munoz does keep dropping his right hand. There he got hit with the hook again.
Yes, got to take a count. Oh, she stopped the fight.
Why did she stop the fight? I think,
wow.
I think that was premature.
That was, I don't understand that one.
Remember, these are the amateurs. I believe that was a premature stoppage. I think it deserved an 8 count.
I didn't think he was hurt enough, not even for an 8 count. I think she should have let him go.
Hey, listen, and this is why we got to say, we're out here, we're not looking into the fighter's eyes, we're not reading them.
True.
We don't have that excellent 20/20 vision anymore.
No.
You know, and we're far away from the ring.
Definitely, I don't have it.
You don't have it.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, we are kind of far away from the ring.
I borrowed George's glasses once, and I thought the world was coming to an end. Everything was just rushing at me.
All right, so that's the end of the round. That's the end of this fight. And the end of this fight. Russo takes this one. Congratulations to Frank Russo. And I gotta tell you, I tip my hat off to Munoz.
That Christian Munoz is
for a spirited match. He came in, he kept trying to fight, and unfortunately he got stopped. I think prematurely, but he's still in there.
But in his defense, I know he pulled a triple last night.
Oh, did he?
Actually, he rolled over. He rolled over.
So,
you know why? Because he was pulling triples every night.
I got it.
That's for people who don't know about what we're talking about. In the Department of Corrections, you have a 4-day work week.
Yes.
So say it's Monday to Thursday. You're going out on Monday, and you don't come back till Thursday.
Right.
And then because of that, you take a couple days off because you got to sleep for like about 4 or 5 days.
Right, because you have to recover from a 24-hour shift.
So
you
what happens is everybody else is getting short and they're getting stuck.
Right.
So it's a rolling process right now. Horrible to say, but true.
All right, and they hug it out in the ring. Actually, Christian Munoz came to hug Frankie. It's a good fight. All right, so that was the New York City Police Department versus the New York City Department of Corrections. And New York City Police Department wins that one. Frank Russo sporting a nice smile with his girlfriend. They're in the ring. So,
all right, that's something that would make an old-time boxer grow up. Grow up. But you know what? We're not old-time boxers. We're smoker guys.
There it goes.
Oh, look at Jeff Madry.
Chief Madry is picking up Frank Russo. He works with Chief. Frank Russo works for Chief Madry.
Right. And I think he got a raise. He went up about 4 or 5 inches into the air.
He did get a raise.
It's always great when you can celebrate with your people and you're recognized for your good deeds.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that was, what bout was that? Number 8.
So we got one more before our next intermission. Luis Crespo
from Customs, and these are super heavyweights. And you have Nick Stathopoulos, the Greek type from
Stathopoulos.
Stathopoulos.
You got to hang out with a lot of Greeks and go do a lot of oboluses.
That's right.
Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
I absolutely agree with you. Your pronunciation is impeccable.
It's unbelievable, right?
It is.
I used to go to Astoria and get that spinach pie, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you got to do a lot of oboluses.
Stathopoulos.
So what's the over-under on this next bout?
We don't know, but I'll tell you what, it is muscles versus salsa rhythm.
Okay.
All right? Luis Crespo he's a little chunky right now because of the COVID, but he can move. He goes like this, and it looks good, okay?
Excellent.
Stathopoulos had a few smokers. He was a cadet back in the day. He fought like 2 smokers as a cadet for me. Right now he's just big and muscular. So I just want to see how the muscles go up against this salsa rhythm. I just got
Chief Madry tell me that he's giving a week off to Frank Russo for winning that last fight and getting a stoppage.
And by a week off, he means he's not going to bother him and berate him because he's still coming to work.
That's
and he's
right.
going to be at the desk, but he's just not going to bother him as much as he used to.
I think he gave him a Commander's Day, actually.
All right.
And that's well deserved. And again, it's for children, the children's New York City Children's Copy Kids program. So it's all for charity. We thank the chief for sitting down with us, and also Ernie, man, what's going on? Like, So now you're big time, bro. You're running Mount Vernon. Are you gonna have any of smokers up there or what, man? I'm putting you on the spot, man.
So it's funny because Sonia just approached me about this. She's gonna have a show in Main Street Boxing Gym on Bremerton, the 31st. So I told her the Dole Center, we're gonna put some kind of PAL there, and hopefully when it's up and running, we'll invite you guys over to put a show on. Well, definitely. As a matter of fact, I am working with Dave. We're trying to secure a venue over in Yonkers. And
right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if we're gonna do a few police inspections where people that are parking wrong start getting some tickets. And then we're going to offer them to relieve the pressure they're feeling.
All right, well, thank you for bringing that up, man. Yeah, we're going to be up there at Main Street, so, you're welcome to sit down with us and commentate as well. Just come and visit and hang out with us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, so we are moving on to the eighth bout. These are big guys, man. Super heavyweight. So this is Customs versus the Police Department, SRG.
SRG,
which is special. What is a special response group?
I don't even know what it stands for. Is that what it stands for?
I believe so.
Is it?
It is.
You know what?
The old task force.
I was a Brooklyn North Task Force guy, so I never, I just fell for Task Force. So, I didn't even. I don't care what SRG means because they replaced us. They replaced us.
I think that just sounds really good. That's what it stands for.
Wow. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go.
Oh, my gosh. Big guys swinging away. Oh, my God.
And I'll tell you what, a little holding and hitting, a little hitting and hitting, a little head button and hitting, a little belly button and hitting.
A little belly button? That's a big belly button.
That's it.
Big
But
belly.
they're butting their bellies against each other sometimes. And I love it.
This is like sumo wrestling, sumo boxing.
That's what it is.
This is like sumo boxing.
Sumo boxing.
Big right hand there by Stathopoulos. How do you say it? Nick? Stathopoulos. And they're mushing each other in the face with the gloves.
They're letting him go. They're letting him go. Stathopoulos is really trying to throw some hard punches, but Crespo blocked them all and threw some straight punches. I don't even know what's happening over here. And it's hard to tell because they're both wearing black. They're both shaped the same. And it's very hard to tell if you don't go by headgear.
Yeah, I wouldn't know even who's winning this fight.
And they have the same exact style.
Nick definitely won. Blue corner definitely won that round just on volume of punches. Let's see if he brings that same energy in the second round.
Sounds good.
All right,
I can agree with that.
Are you sure? I got them confused sometimes. It was like watching twins fight. Are you sure?
I'm almost positive. But I see the mix-up. If they turned, I didn't know.
They did spin around a couple times and confused me.
Right.
I was completely confused. So we're going to go with blue helmet, blue gloves is Stathopoulos, and red helmet, red gloves is Crespo. And that's a crappy corner. I'll tell you what, the hot dog eating contest. And Stathopoulos threw a couple of hard right hands right there. Stathopoulos is in your blue headgear, blue corner, and he's coming forward like a banshee. He's coming forward like our hot dog eating contestants right now. Like he sees a hot dog.
Lewis told him he was going to eat his hot dogs.
Right.
He took that personal.
And look at Louis. Louis trying to come back. He threw some good punches there, but he's pushing forward instead of punching forward. And that's a problem. This is sumo. Whoa.
It's over. The bout is over. Don't get in the way of a man's hot dog.
Wow. Yeah, and he got hit. You know what? He was falling. I think he got hit back in the head there.
He got hit like Iran Barkley hit Thomas Hearns. With two right hands, he went down like a tree. I'll tell you, he's going straight to the hot dog eating contest.
contest right now.
Let me tell you something. I like Stathopoulos. He reminds me of a brontosaurus, you know, and he sure hits like a tyrannosaurus.
Oh my gosh.
And right now he's saying, Mom, did you sell us on the stream? All right.
Wow.
Let's go. All right, so there is going to be an intermission after this. Louis Crespo got hit, you know, definitely lost his foot, and
that's a crappy corner.
Stathopoulos hit him with another right
Pushing
hand.
forward instead of punching forward.
Definitely, and that's a problem.
This is
to the
sumo.
side. He might have caught him to the top rope. You know,
There he goes. He's going over. He's checking up on Lewis to make sure he's okay, which is great. Great sportsmanship.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. All right.
All right, so let's see. After this fight, stay tuned. There's going to be a hot dog eating contest. I don't know if they're going to do it inside the ring or not, but I think I heard that one of these guys that won tonight, I think he's going straight to the hot dog eating contest.
Very entertaining matchup.
Yeah, the crowd was screaming at you, Dave. They're like, hey, Dave, Dave, trying to get your attention. Good job by this young man. By Nick. I don't want to chop up his name, man. I'm not even going to try to say it. And I'm blind. I can't hardly read anyway. Freaking blind. I can't see the writing on the paper.
Stathopoulos.
All right, so we're going to take an intermission. They're going to do the hot dog eating contest. We'll be right back. We'll put on some commercials before we go. And then that's it. And then we're going to have the hot dog eating contest. We'll be right back.
The best oxtail in Brooklyn, the chef Jai is producing. Oxtail bone, all feet.
For the best oxtail in Brooklyn, chef's choice.
Munoz is gonna do. He doesn't seem too determined. That's it. Little home and home.
All right, you heard what's going on. Look, these big guys are coming in into the ring to eat some hot dogs. And the winner of this contest is going to walk away with $200 more in their pocket. Ernie, you ever thought of eating a hot dog contest? Look at these guys. These are big dudes, man.
These are, I'll tell you, they look hungry as well. This is going to be an impressive contest. But I'll tell you, in my experience, everybody says they can eat hot dogs until they shove them down their throat and they throw up.
Oh, my gosh. All right, some big guys in here, man. Woo! All right, so let's see.
How many minutes do they have to devour these 5 hot dogs?
I think it's the fastest person to eat the 5 hot dog wins. I don't think there's not a time limit, but I think it's just the person to eat the fastest those hot dogs in 5 hot dogs in the fastest time. Look, they're getting 5 hot dogs each in their hands. I think it's kind of nasty. What happened to the buns? What about some water or some soda? Something?
Right. This one's going to be a real contest.
All right, so Dave is handing out the hot dogs. It's kind of nasty, man. I don't know. I like a hot dog with a little bit of sauerkraut, some mustard, maybe some ketchup, but mostly mustard. I don't know about eating hot dogs like that. These guys are they're wrapping the hot dogs all together and they're gonna shove them down their throats, man. Let's see. Hopefully we don't need EMS. You know, EMS is on the side actually standing by just in case these guys shove a hot dog and they wind up choking it on or something. All right, so Dave is calling the shots. He said everybody against the ropes so that they can see a nice, clear, like these guys to see who's going to eat this, who's going to eat the most. All right, shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube. If you watch on Ticket Life and you had an issue with that, we're gonna take the same feed. We're gonna repost it on YouTube.
Oh, excellent. Because this will continue to get repeated hits.
Yep, here we go. So the guys are chewing away on the hot dogs. Let's see who takes this one.
So I'm looking on. We have a lot of different techniques going on here. They're trying to eat multiple hot dogs at one time. Some are trying to swallow one at a time.
I saw some of the guys, they try to put all 5 in their mouth at the same time, but that wasn't working out. One of the guys here, I think one of the guys here is, and he's probably the smallest guy here. He's actually almost finished with the hot dogs. He's got to clear his mouth. That's part of the
wait,
contest.
I think I got one. We got one. We got a winner.
We got a winner. We got a winner. Dennis wins 5 hot dog eating contest, walks away with $200 richer. Dennis Burgos, he's actually on the boxing team. He's also a member of the ESU in the police department, emergency service unit.
So I'll tell you, Dennis is an exceptional athlete. He's in shape, and apparently he didn't eat today.
But how crazy is this? He's the smallest guy in the ring, and he winds up winning the hot dog eating contest. I for sure thought one of the bigger guys was going to win this.
Right, so one thing I know about this is size doesn't matter.
Is that so? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you, man.
And there he goes. He's showing off his winnings. It's $200.
Well, I tell you, there was no loser in this. These guys all eat hot dogs.
At the very least, they left with a full stomach.
Yes, they did. They came in here. They could have came in hungry, and they're leaving full. All right, so we're going to wait for Dave to come back up. So congratulations to Dennis Berger from ESU, the smallest guy. He wins $200, walks away with the prize. So congratulations to him. He's also one of the boxers. He's not boxing tonight, though. But he has boxed on our shows in previous times. So congratulations again.
It doesn't matter whether he's boxing or not. Apparently, he's still a winner.
He's still a winner. But I tell you, nobody lost in this one. I should have went in there.
I was thinking about going in there myself.
I'm hungry.
Right? I was hungry. At least I wanted one hot dog.
Yeah, I would have been happy with one and a bun, and I'm out. I would have walked right out the ring. Once I got my hot dog, I would have won. I would have felt like a winner. No problem. All right, so we're going to continue in just a second with the boxing. We are now in intermission with the hot dog eating contest, but we are coming right back with bout number. Let me put on my glasses again. I'm blind.
Bout number 10.
Bout number 10, which is going to be customs versus school safety division. The school safety division. So even the school safety is getting in on this. A lot of different agencies.
So it's great. We're giving every law enforcement agency an opportunity to participate in these shows, which are for a great cause. The proceeds from these benefits go to cops and kids, which give opportunities to children in our inner cities.
That's right. And it's not only law enforcement, by the way. We have the Department of Sanitation. We have also Customs that is in here. We have also Port Authority Police Department. They're here as well. So we have different agencies that in National Grid. We can't forget National Grid. So, you know, they cut the lights on, they cut the lights off, and they're participating with us as well. And thank God that they are leaving the lights on for tonight's event. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to see anything. So big shout out to National Grid. And by the way, I just want a big shout out to Dana Ford also for sponsoring this event. They're one of our major sponsors. So big shout out to Dana Ford. Thank you very much for always supporting New York City cops and kids. So we definitely are very grateful for your generosity. And also for Ticket Life, another sponsor of ours, Mad Dog Beans, Mexican Cantina out in Manhattan. Also Finest Home. So if you're looking for a home, you're looking to refinance, reach out to Finest Homes. You'll see the commercials in just a second. Also, another one of our sponsors is going to be, is also one of the other sponsors is also, gee, I drew a blank, but the other sponsor is, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. No, I'm sorry. So we're gonna put on a quick commercial break, and then you'll see all our sponsors. Yeah, that's Chef's Choice.
The best oxtail in Brooklyn, the chef tries producing oxtail goat, whole feet.
For the best oxtail in Brooklyn, Chef's Choice.
You want to sell your house fast and easy?
My name is Ilya Kosolov.
And we buy houses nationally, in any condition, in any situation. With my company,
Finest Home Buyers.
Call us today to get your fast cash offer within 24 hours.
We're back. Those were our sponsors. So thank you to all our sponsors. All right, so bout number 10, the bout sheet's up on the stream. You'll be able to see it. And there's the raffle winner in the ring, but bout number 10 is coming up. And again, that's going to be customs, and there's going to be a light heavyweight coming in to fight, and school safety division. So we have
Pedretro?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Junkaj
versus
Dan Arroyo.
So bout number 10.
I'll tell you, just the pronunciation of the names this evening is a challenge in itself.
Oh my gosh. But you know what it is, Ernie? You know, we have European boxers also now coming into the United States and fighting. So you're going to see a lot. We see that in the amateurs a lot. These crazy, well, I can't say crazy names, but these names that we're not used to here in America pronouncing. So I'm always chopping up these people's names, and I do apologize, man, because you know I just gotta get better at reading. Plus, it doesn't help when you're blind.
Right. But here's what I'll say. That's the trend in boxing as well as the professional ranks as well. So it's giving everyone an opportunity. And boxing throughout the history of the sport has always given the minority coming into the United States an opportunity to earn a living.
That's right.
And that's what makes America great. The fact that we can all earn an opportunity to be successful.
Or get punched in the face a few times and not be successful. I tell you, I'd rather pick up garbage, man, than get punched in the face.
Well, I'm an optimist. And it's been a long time since I've been hit in the face.
Man, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. All right, so anyway, again, we want to thank you guys for joining us here on the stream. It's been a really wonderful night, and again, this is for a worthy cause for New York City Cops and Kids. This provides to the inner city youth a place to go for free to get them off the street so that they don't get in trouble doing anything crazy. So that's why I like this program, man. Let me tell you, the reason why I joined, Dave, and I partnered up with him to do these streams and to do this whole event and try to make it as big as possible. And we keep growing every year, is because of that mission, the mission statement of helping the inner city youth, so we can get them off the street so that they don't become, they become productive members of society, and later they don't wind up, coming into a negative situation with law enforcement. We don't want that. We really, truly want these young people to grow up to be, productive members of society, and these gyms avail that opportunity for them.
So I can tell you 100% that this is my story. I grew up in a single-family home on welfare, and if it wasn't for the boxing program and the New York City Boys Club, I don't know where my life would have been. It kept me off the streets, it kept me busy, it kept me engaged. And because I wasn't out in the street, I worked on myself, and I've created a life for myself, a family, and I am the true American dream. So boxing definitely saves lives, more lives that are taken in the street, and I'm a true example of that, and I will forever be grateful for the opportunities that I was given.
Ernie, thank you so much for sharing that personal story with us and our fans here. I mean, that is truly an inspiration to hear that, because I also came from the PAL. I didn't do boxing. I was more involved with baseball, and that was something that got me off the streets and kept me on the straight and narrow. But however, I did hang out with a lot of the guys that did box, and it was something, a sport that intrigued me, and I loved it ever since I saw Muhammad Ali versus Leon Spinks. And that's what intrigued me. I was about maybe 8 to 10 years old, and that's when I fell in love with the sport. And it was just something really wonderful through the PAL, the Police Athletic League, that I was able to, I grew up in the projects, not from a single family, but in the projects, from impoverished, kind of neighborhood. And the PAL was right down like a block away, and I would hang out there. I actually learned how to make grilled cheese at the PAL, so it taught me some life lessons, so it was really worth it. But this program here, the New York City Boxing, New York City Cops and Kids, actually stepped in when the PAL stepped out.
Right.
So they filled that void, and that's what we're providing. It's 100% funded by you and by everybody that's here in attendance, and we thank you, honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, for what you guys are doing, by supporting the program. All right,
but
so
more importantly, this program has sent athletes to the Olympics in the last 3 Olympics.
Speaking of, the next person that's going to come in and step in for you is Bruce "Shoo Carrington." He was also Olympic hopeful.
Golden Glove champion.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And he's going to be having his pro debut, incidentally, on October 9th on the undercard of Fury Wilder. So there they go. You're going to see him on October 9th. We want you guys to support this young man. This is his pro debut. The guy's a really good kid. He's from Brownsville, from where Mike Tyson and other legends come from. I think, wasn't Riddick Bowe also from Brownsville?
Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson, that's right.
Yep. So now you have Bruce "Shoo Carrington also stepping into the shoes of those men, legends in the sport, if you will.
Making his pro debut October 9th under the Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder trilogy.
Trilogy, that's right. So that's amazing. So we're gonna step in with him in just a second. I don't know where he popped off somewhere.
Mike's out, Mike's out, Mike's out.
All right, so where did Shoo go? Where did Shoo go? He was supposed to step in.
He's trying to get himself in a referee position.
Is he? Okay. Oh, he's coming back. Okay. The champ's coming back.
All right, so
it's been great.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for joining us, man.
I love you. I love your tie.
Oh, thank you.
All of these things, I cannot lie.
All right, we'll see you soon.
It's been great being with you guys.
Thank you, as always.
Thank you, Ernie.
So Dan Arroyo from School Safety Division.
School Safety Division.
These are light heavyweights, by the way. And
PJ.
Yeah, we'll call him PJ. Yeah, we'll call him PJ. That's a hard name. He's got one of these names from Europe.
All right, so right off the bat, we got the height disparity syndrome in full effect. The height disparity syndrome in full effect.
And refereeing this bout is going to be Pat Russo. And in with us right now, commentating, is Bruce "Shoo Carrington. Bruce,
say hello to the people, Bruce.
How you guys doing? Miss being on you guys' show. And I'm glad to be back.
So big shout out to everybody, all your fans, and everybody that's watching, tuning in. Shoo Carrington. We're going to talk about him in just a second. And we're going to talk about what he's done, what he's going to do.
I can't believe it. They got the mic on the fucking.
They got the
All right, so round number 1. All right, so right away,
Daniel Arroyo is the shorter of the two in the height disparity syndrome, and he's putting PJ against the ropes.
Yeah, he's doing well getting the shots going on the inside. He's
wide shots though.
Yeah, that's what you call street brawling, and we specialize in that in Smoker Talk. You want to fight? We'll give you a fight.
Oh, you're gonna get your most exciting fight.
Oh, absolutely.
Smoker.
Look at Arroyo. Arroyo landed a good right hand.
I don't see anything coming from PJ though.
No, I don't see anything at all. I just see height coming from him.
I feel like he's trying to box and use the ring, but he got to put a little footwork in there in order to get away from the punches.
He only got a minute though.
Yeah,
so he looks like he's fighting for like a 3-minute round.
Yeah, he's trying to
he's pacing himself.
Yeah.
Now listen, we do drills, right? We do drills in the gym, and some of them are speed drills, right? Some of them are speed. Listen, have you done that where you're sparring and you only spar for like 30 seconds at a time or a minute at a time? Have you ever done that?
Oh, no, I have. Actually I have when I was younger though, because that's what we used to be trained for.
All right, and that's your problem, kid. That's your problem, all right? I'm going to work with you, and then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have people come in and just throw as many punches as you in 30 seconds as they can. Possibly a minute, and we're going to keep that up for a few rounds. Because you know why? Because you got to fight them more. All right? Sometimes in a fight, sometimes in a 10-round fight, it comes down to like a good 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does.
Quick burst. Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
All right?
Yeah.
So that's from me to you. You learned that. That's
all right, round number 2. Now PJ comes with that left hand, then a right, and then feints.
And look at Arroyo. Arroyo is very comfortable in his shortness. I think he...
look at him. That overhand right by Arroyo.
Wow, he ran into a little right hand there.
Yeah. He kind of ate it, though. I think he turned with it.
He rolled with the punches.
Yeah, he did. He actually did. PJ's still backing up, not really throwing anything, just moving around. Like I said, he looks like he's pacing himself. You only got 1 minute.
Right, you can't pace yourself in a minute. That was a good right hand by PJ.
That was a good right hand.
Man, if I was in there, I would be going guns blazing.
You're always guns blazing. I've never seen you not guns blazing.
Oh, nice right hand again. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
He's
PJ,
boxing. He's trying to,
He's trying to land some 1-2s. Was that enough, though?
Not enough
activity.
It looks like Royal's getting a little tired.
Yeah, he is, but there's not enough activity from PJ. I'm not sure why.
Right, and Arroyo is like having a little bit of equipment malfunction going on there. I think the headgear is too tight, and he thinks it's cutting off his oxygen.
All right, let's go. Let's go back to Bruce. Bruce, tell us what's going on with you, man. What's happening? Talk to us.
Well, the next big thing for me is October 9th, fighting on the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury card. October 9th in Las Vegas, my pro debut. It'll be live on ESPN and FS1. You guys tune in.
And how did he get the fight? Tyson Fury got a cold. He got the COVID. And he went, chew. And Deontay Wilder said, yes, let's put Choo on the other card. I believe that's what happened.
That's how I got on the card, Dave. That's how I got on the card.
You heard him. He said it.
It had nothing to do with his merits and fighting and hard work and determination. Not at all.
Nothing.
It's just
nothing. He had the name. He had the name, and the other guy had the cold.
Third and final round, Arroyo in the blue gets caught with the right hand by PJ, but Arroyo's complaining a little bit. Yeah, he's complaining that he got hit in the back of the head, or maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure.
Patty Russo hit him in the back of the head again and said, get back in there, kid. That's what you do. Stop complaining and stop fighting. He dropped him. He dropped him. How about that? When Patty Russo hits you on the head, oh, man, he's not calling it a knockdown? He's not calling it a knockdown?
He called it a knockdown. He started counting.
And Patty smacks him in the side of the head. Like,
and that's how we do. Why throw an 8 count when you could count to 2 and just talk to the guy? right. And look at Arroyo. Arroyo's encouraged.
PJ's trying to get it back now, and he's swinging. And that's what he should have been doing since round 1.
Oh, yeah. This is a street fight right here.
If he'd have been doing this in round 1, then it would have been much better of a fight for him.
They're doing well. And
Nice right hand there.
Wow. Hey, I think I hurt him.
Well, it hurt me. Oh,
good fight. Good fight. All right, so that was it. That's it.
So let's talk about a little bit with Shushu and his journey. All right. If it wasn't for the COVID, you would have been in the Olympics right now.
Yes. They had the opening ceremony today. It was kind of a bittersweet moment, kind of watching that because, everybody on the team, they're like family to me at this point, being with them every single day for the past few years. But me wanting to be there so bad, and just the fact that I didn't even have a chance to get there.
Right, and let's talk about it because he was in 130. What's the amateur level now? 130 what pounds?
No. I mean, I fight at 126 now, but the max weight that I went up to was 141.
Right.
Then I went to 132. And I worked my way down.
Okay, so he didn't have enough points, and you weren't allowed to go into these competitions because of COVID.
Correct.
And you needed. He would have definitely got the points, especially in 126. This is one of the top amateur prospects in. Not just the country. States. No, he is the top. He is the top in the United States. This is one of the top in the world. Take a look at his face, right? Because he is going to be something.
Absolutely.
He's going to be something in the pros.
Absolutely.
And
what? Let me tell you, things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason. And I was saying how, when you put that up, that you weren't. Well, let's talk about that in just a second. Let's get to see who the winner is.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. Absolutely. All right, so going back to you, Shu. Things happen for a reason. You don't know. I mean, you would have been out there. A lot of guys now are getting COVID out there, unfortunately, in Tokyo. Yeah. So, we rather keep you here safe, and
I think
it's bittersweet. Yeah, you're going to be refereeing. All right, so Shu,
I'll come back after the next bout.
We got somebody else. We have somebody else jumping in for this bout coming up. So you go do referee, and then we'll get you back on that. All right, so just hang in there, folks, because we have somebody else coming in to hang out with us and comment, and we'll bring Shushu back. But Shushu's going to go into the ring and referee. So this is going to be interesting. This is your top prospect. This is a top elite boxer in the United States, and he's going to be refereeing now. All right, joining us now is somebody that a couple weeks ago stepped in to fill our shoes.
Yes.
And
Hello.
One thing he couldn't do was fit in our jackets.
That's right.
That didn't happen.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yes. And I had him try to fill my shoes once, and he flattened them. They were boots. He's a big guy.
But let me tell you, welcome, Frankie. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, guys.
You did a great job, by the way. I just want to mention that on air when you covered for us on Smoke and Talk.
Thank you, Frankie. Thank you.
You did an awesome job. You and Hector. And Hector's going to be coming into the ring now.
We weren't trying to take anybody's job there. We were just trying to step in and do what we do.
Well, actually, we're looking for a B team, so you're part of it, buddy.
B team.
Yeah, the B team, baby.
Thank you, guys.
You guys did a great job.
Thank you very much.
And Hector now in the ring.
Actually, Frankie's kind of the O team because he's shaped.
me and Dave make the perfect 10.
I'm not even skinny enough to do that.
I think I'm good. Perfect 10.
Perfect 10?
Yeah. I think
I'll be the donut in the middle that everybody's fighting over.
All right, so this is a grudge match, right? Am I correct?
This is power lifting versus boxing. All right, so and when I say boxing, let's call it for what it is. Call it. Hector is a has-been boxer, right? Hector is a has-been boxer.
He actually won the Golden Gloves, right?
That was 100 pounds ago.
We don't go by time. We go by pounds.
We go by pounds. I don't want to even quantify the amount of food that takes, right? What are you talking about? 3,000 donuts?
Oh my God!
How many spaghetti dishes?
Oh my
Weight ain't nothing but a number, Dave.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! All right. So Hector was a great boxer, but now he's overweight, and he's trying to compensate for that by beating up this guy.
A power lifter.
Who's a power lifter.
Listen, the weights don't hit back, Dave.
Well, let me tell you something. This guy's been in a couple of smokers, and he can actually fight.
We'll see what happens. I got my co-commentator Hector over here. You know, I'm not saying that, but me and Hector go by the shoes. You know, I don't know if you noticed we were doing that. We're looking at people's shoes. And see, my man Hector got some mileage on his shoes. And Sanitation has some sneakers on. Just saying.
Yeah, those are not boxer shoes, right? What are they?
I think those are weightlifting shoes. Let's see if they can help him out in this one.
All right, so we have Hector Lopez in the red corner. He's AKA my Gene Band from the 103. And you have Dylan Madden and also his nickname is Bam Bam, and he's from the NYPD powerlifting team.
Oh, wow.
So quick question. People want to know, why is this a grudge? What happened between these two guys?
Well, I can tell you right now, Dylan Madden had said some not so smart things in a video where we got highlighted and kind of embarrassed the team a little bit.
We're not even going to mention that video because we don't want to give any more light to that video. So don't even say where that video is, but go ahead, Dave.
All right, and then, so now we had that, and then, you know, Hector kind of gave him the big brotherly smack in the head. And Dylan Madden said, you know what? I could probably take you because you're old and abused.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, Showtime's about to go down right now, Dave, so let's see what happens.
Absolutely.
All right,
so Dylan Madden is your muscular one, and Hector is
circular one.
Is, you know, more like a regular, you know, cop-looking guy, kind of guy with 17 years on the job.
Ooh, nice left hand there by Hector.
Okay.
Another
left hand by Hector.
Of course, Bam Bam coming in with his Bam Bamming.
Yeah, he's Bam Bamming, that's for sure. And that's powerlifter style.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Nice over under. You saw that by Hector, right?
Right.
Oh, no slip there.
And again, manhandling is the powerlifter, but
now these rounds are supposed to be 90-second rounds, a minute and a half.
Oh yeah, this one's a 90-second round. That's correct.
But we're not sure if they got the memo, so we have no idea. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna have to put that mental clock in my head.
Looks like Hector's kind of seeing the reach right there. See how far he can be away from him with his hands down.
You know, not only that, he's waiting on him to come in, and he's going to counter when he comes in. So he's just setting up for a trap. Nice right hand there by just missed. It wasn't as clean as I thought it was when I saw it going. Yeah, it's only 1 minute. It's 1 minute.
Well, you know, Bam Bam surprised me too. He's out there moving. He's not too stiff like a regular musclehead. He's actually moving out there.
He moves good for a muscular guy, right?
He does.
He moves good. Speaking of that, Frankie, you want to tell the people how many dance contests you won back in the day?
Listen.
Let me tell you something. This big man can move, all right? This big man can move. He's got rhythm. He embarrassed some of the kids in the local gym. They tried to like dance off with him.
I tell you what, though,
and he put them in their place.
And he's fought in the smokers before,
right? And he's fought for us. He's danced for us. He's commentated for us.
Fat Joe. You know, he taught me how to lean back. That's what happens.
I'll tell you something. And I've sparred with Frankie before, and he does a lean back. I can't reach the guy. I cannot get past.
Can't get past the belly.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. And Frankie beats up on me. So there's nothing I can say except Frankie can fight. He can dance and he can commentate.
All right, so again, this is the 11th bout of the evening. We got 14 scheduled. So round number 2, Frankie comes charging out to the middle of the ring, to the center of the ring, and now...
By Frankie, you mean Hector and Matt Dillon, right?
We're one and the same right there.
Yeah. All right, so Dylan Madden is trying to exert his powerlifting on Hector by pushing him to the ropes. And Hector's obliging by staying on the ropes.
My man Chushu has his workout film with these big boys in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice body shot there by
going to the
Hector.
body.
And do you think one body shot would ever hurt this guy? I don't think no body shots would hurt this guy. I think if he got hit with a motorcycle going at 90 miles an hour, it wouldn't hurt this guy.
Well, when he's sucking air, Dave, it might hurt him a little bit. You know, it all depends.
Look, holding and hitting is
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam.
And I think Bam Bam is actually winning this round by doing so. Look at Hector. Hector has no choice.
Yeah, I'm surprised here. I'm surprised by Hector. He's not doing a little step back and throwing some more punches at him.
Well, he's stepping back, but he can't run over like a like a bunch of.
He must have not listened to Fat Joe because he's not leaning back. No, he's not leaning back.
Well, let's face it. Let's talk actual boxing.
Yes.
Right. So a lot of people say step back. We've seen this in these fights. It's hard to step back when a guy's just charging at you. You know, you have to step to the side. You can't just step back if he just keeps charging forward.
So all that stuff that they see in movies, karate movies, and kind of do that, you can't do that in boxing.
That is actually a better move. If you step to the side and he keeps going forward, right, then you have something.
See, the problem is, with Bam Bam being as wide and agile as he is, it's hard to step around somebody like that because he's coming pretty wide. You know, it's kind of hard to get around him.
And if you're not in good shape, which Hector is not in good shape, he's in A shape. It's a good shape.
It's a round shape. It is a shape.
It's just not.
There's different
Shout
types
out to
of
all my round shape people out
That's
there.
right. There you go. That's right. Let's not dog him, man. He lost weight, actually. He looked better.
He lost weight. He can't back up. He's got to come forward and he's got to punch.
There he is. There you go. He stepped right away.
That's the type of moves he's got to do.
Like a matador.
But look at him. He cannot back up because Madden will just come forward. And Madden's holding on there. Let's see if Madden actually tries to throw some punches this time. He's coming forward.
Body shot.
I would tell. And there he goes. Pushing. Right.
Pushing him in the corner. You know, some of the judges look at the aggressiveness. Help me out, Dave.
Aggressiveness. You said it right.
Okay.
Aggressiveness.
They look at that instead of the punches being thrown sometimes. You know, it all depends who's taking charge of the fight.
Good right hand by Hector, but then he's met with...
And then look, and Hector's on the ropes again. Yeah. He's on the ropes. What is he doing on the ropes? Not doing well on the ropes.
Oh,
and then he got pushed down.
He steps over him, too.
That was a bench press. That was a bench press.
Wow.
Look at Hector. Now Hector's upset.
a little upset on that one.
Right.
How much time we have left? That's it.
None.
Didn't have enough time to get back at him for that one.
Wow, he bench pressed him. That was a horizontal bench press.
You know what?
He pushed him on the floor.
I hope both men got their grudges out. I hope that's what happened.
I told him to do a 90-second round, and once again, they did not listen to him. Don't you hate it when you got to do everything? When you got to do everything.
Yeah,
Who did the hot dog contest?
You.
Who did the hot dog contest?
You did, but let me ask you a question. What's up with that no buns, man?
You know what?
You got these guys out here being glizzy gladiators, and you can't give them buns?
Let me tell you something. The buns the no buns thing did the trick, because people don't want to choke on that bread. People are these keto diets. They're tired of the buns.
Hey, did you see some of those people in there? I doubt they're looking at keto diets.
These guys are experimenting with keto. All right, they were gonna choke on the buns.
You know, I wanted to get in there, but I just wanted to grab like one hot dog
that's it,
and then just run out the ring. I would have been happy.
Well,
I would have won. I would have won.
Let me tell you something. By us getting rid of the buns, we got everybody in there. Everybody jumped in. We had like 20, 30 people.
And the skinniest guy in there won.
All right, look at these guys taking pictures. This guy's taking pictures now together.
That's it. That's the beautiful thing about boxing, though. You go in there like that and you leave like that. That's a beautiful thing right there.
All right, let's say that's a beautiful thing about the smoker. We can't call that boxing, can we? Can we call that boxing?
It's a beautiful thing about smokers. Let me rephrase. It's a beautiful thing about boxing smokers.
Smoker style.
It's a fight. It's a fight. It is just a fight.
Now Hector's giving a lesson over there on the side. They're such a gentleman, you know?
They are just, you know what? Dylan Madden should take a real good look at Hector, because that's what he's going to look like in a few years when he gets off these damn steroids.
Has a couple of kids. Have a couple of kids, right? Works around the clock.
Yeah. Let him enjoy
when NYPD bans the rest of the substances he's on, he's going to look like Hector. All right? At least Hector's a natural. Right? All right. Uh-oh.
There you go. My man Hector. Shout out to the 103 squad over here.
Congratulations.
He might have won the battle, but I believe he lost the war. All right.
That's one for the fat people right there. Thank you, Hector.
Congratulations to him. You know what? This might be something, man, because I saw him losing weight for this bout. And did you see him like leg pressing the other day?
I missed that.
Well, first of all,
it was on social media.
All right. First of all, I got to say something. The way he lost, he soon shall find. Okay? All right? Okay? Him practicing a little bit for a smoker does not
this might be
loss.
No, this might be a wake up. This might be a wake up call for him to get back in shape. I mean, I know.
If I know anything about my co-commentator Hector right there, he's not a quitter.
Oh no, I know he's not.
He's not a quitter, and he's not a loser. He'll find those pounds.
Definitely not. All right, so that was bout number 11. Number 12 is coming up now, and we have light heavyweight. Light heavyweights stepping in.
All right.
I'm going to head over here and congratulate my my co-commentator Hector right there. Guys, it's been a pleasure tonight.
Right. Congratulate him with the hot dog or two.
I definitely will. You guys did an amazing job
Thank you so much for the job that you did for us.
Listen, we are going to use you and Hector again because you guys have style and charisma.
That's what we do.
All right.
We're bringing fat people back on the map, Dave. That's what we do.
That's it. Hey, listen. You can be fat, but if you could dance and fight smokers, we want you.
That's it.
There you go.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you, Frankie.
All right, so the next ones are going to be light heavyweight. You got Marcus Delgado from PSA 2. That's police service area number 2.
That's right.
And Kenny McLaughlin from, he's known as Marvelous.
Actually, it's McLaughlin. Isn't it McLaughlin?
Yeah, from the 108.
Right. So McLaughlin from the 108, the Irish Wonder. And he's versing Marcus Delgado. And Marcus Delgado, I don't know if you remember him, but I found him at the Las Vegas night.
Oh yeah, remember you did a video with him.
He was drinking a lot. And let me explain this to you. I'm not making fun of guys who drink and anything like this, but I'm not saying beer muscles, but it definitely brings the inhibitions down. Here's a guy, he's got 19 years on the job. He wanted to fight in a smoker. He always wanted to.
He said that.
He had a few drinks, he was around me, and he wanted to fight in a smoker. And now he's fighting in a smoker.
That's amazing.
It's a good thing. A couple of drinks, let your inhibitions down, sign yourself up for the smoker.
Yeah, what do they say? A couple of drinks looses lips, right? So that's probably something, like you said, he wanted to do for a long time. And he's in the red corner. He's entering the ring right now, actually. No, wait a minute. You're talking about, Marcus Delgado. Yeah, he's entering the ring in the red. He's the Quiet Storm.
The Quiet Storm. And he can box a little, George. He can box a little bit. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
I went into PSA 2, and right in front of the desk, I said, all right, I'm going to give you a little test trial. I put on gloves. I had him put on gloves, too, and I had him throw a few punches at me. And let me tell you, he's okay. He's okay.
Cool. That's going to be interesting to watch him then.
That's what we call a field test right there.
All right, do you know what the grudge is about?
No, this is not a grudge.
Oh, this is not a grudge match. Okay, the last one is going to be a grudge match. Okay.
Right.
So this is the second to last. All right, so this is number 12. We got 14 coming up. So hang in there. And thank you for staying with us. And Ron McCall is going to be the referee in the ring on this one.
That's it. And he's got a shirt that says staff because he is.
He's part of the staff.
Absolutely.
It's not a disease.
Yes.
He's not talking about a disease or...
No strep throat, no staph infection.
No staph
No COVID.
None of that stuff. It's just good old Ron McCall.
No corona.
Well, the ones in the stands. Those are the only coronas in here.
That's it.
All right, so we're about to start. And Delgado again in the red, and Kenny McLaughlin in the blue.
And by blue, you know what? Let's. Kenny McLaughlin is a Irish guy. Let's go by his Irish shorts.
Oh, what would ever gave you that idea that he was Irish?
Oh, he is. The way he speaks.
Just checking.
Not just his name, the way he speaks. All right. So here we go. Two fighters evenly matched. And McLaughlin is threw a couple of haymakers that landed from like a weird position. He steps back, but he throws haymakers. And Delgado's head came out of the ropes for a second.
Delgado's got to get off the ropes if he wants to do something, but he's really being overwhelmed by McLaughlin.
Oh, you hear the Irish chanting.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the Irish chanting. And let's see what Delgado could do. Delgado's kind of just stuck there. He's not moving his feet so much.
And he's a lefty.
McLaughlin is a lefty too.
And this is lefty versus lefty.
And I couldn't tell that until you just mentioned it, George.
Yeah, you don't see that often.
All right.
So
all right.
So I got to give this first round to McLaughlin because he was just a busier fighter. He was overwhelming Delgado.
Yeah, and first he was doing it going backwards, and then he was doing it going forwards.
Yeah, so
right.
So far that's how. And McLaughlin now sitting down. He's just like, he looks like he's a strong guy, pretty strong guy. He looks like he's fit.
Let me tell you something about Irish people. I've worked with them in UPS when I was young. They just don't get tired. They don't get tired. They're just
the
like
fighting Irish, bro. That's why they call them the fighting Irish.
Fighting too, but they're just the hardest working people I've ever seen. They call Irish mules, you know, like affectionately because of the amount of hard work they can do. And you know, he's a mule today.
Well, he's in excellent shape, and no pushover is Marcus Delgado either.
No.
He's in excellent shape, and he's an older guy, but he's mixing it up here with a younger guy.
Right. And let's see what he's got. They're both exchanging punches. They're both letting their hands go, George. They are letting their hands go.
They sure are. Delgado looks like he tried to slow down the pace and try to get a little boxing in, but again, overwhelmed by McLaughlin.
Absolutely. All right, let's see if Delgado can fight off the ropes. He's got his hands up, sucking a little wind. You see what I mean? He's definitely got the style. He's just not getting his feet in the right position.
Well, he got hit with that right hand. It looked like it might have temporarily stopped him. I'm not sure if it stunned him.
He froze in his tracks, but he kind of freezes anyway. All right, so this is a little trick. This is a little bit of a not a praying mantis trick, a mongoose type trick, a mongoose and a snake type trick. So you have McLaughlin being a mongoose, and he just keeps pulling back out of weight. So if Marcus Delgado is your snake, he's shooting a shot, but McLaughlin is stepping back just enough to get out of the way, and then he's coming back again.
Right, I did notice that, but I just think he's being overwhelmed by the power and the speed of McLaughlin.
Well, McLaughlin did change a little bit. He was throwing a lot of punches at first, but now he's doing this pullback thing.
He's a younger guy, and I gotta tip my hats off to Marcus for stepping in, and he wanted to always do this. With 19 years on the job, he stepped in. He's actually, getting his dream to come true. He's here, and I gotta tell you, it's all right, man. I like it. And sometimes you got to test yourself as a man, and this is what he's doing with the younger guy,
Absolutely. But he look at him. He's fighting, though.
Well, right now, he's holding.
Right, but that's fighting, too.
Oh, look at that. What kind of...
What was that? Was that a Superman punch?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
McLaughlin is holding, too. Yeah, it's not just Delgado.
And Bruce Shushu Carrington jumps back in here with us.
Oh, shoot.
Yo, we felt bad for you, man, because Yeah, those big guys in front of you, man. You got to break those guys up, man.
But I handled them well, I think. You know what you guys think?
You did.
You did. And you know what? You didn't let him grab. You kept breaking him up, which I like.
Definitely. I like seeing a fight.
McLaughlin kid pins.
Starting to tee off a little bit.
Yeah, he pins Delgado on the ropes.
And Delgado is just not throwing too many punches in the last few seconds of that round. You know, so he gave it a shot. Marcus Delgado, he's a little bit older, but he's not an old man.
He's not an old man, but the funny thing is that he got his wish to come true. He wanted to fight in a smoker in the red corner, and he actually did it with 19 years on the job.
Nice.
So he's at least 39, at least.
Yeah, minimum. Right? 39, 40 years old, and you can tell McLaughlin is probably in his late 20s.
Right.
Mid to late 20s. He looks like maybe 24 to 29 in that range. So, you know, you're mixing it up with a young guy.
I think he's got at least 7-8 years on the job, so he's got to be at least 27, 28.
All right, well, he looks young. He looks like a young guy. So, you know, you got like a 40-year-old guy versus a 20-something-year-old guy.
Wow, they were doing great, though. He held his own.
Yeah, he did. He held
his own. He definitely got overwhelmed. Our touch. You know, but it happens. And then it's also styles, right? Styles make fights.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and, you know, he probably had one game plan in his head, and this guy, McLaughlin, presented another one. It happens all the time.
You know why I would never go in that ring? Because one time I thought I was like Michael Jordan, and I tried to do one of those moves, and I videotaped myself, and it was so bad and ugly, man, that I said, nah, you know what? Because it looks prettier when you think about it than when you do it. You know
when you think you're going to do those moves.
Yeah, and I was already over in my 40s, and I was like, nah, you know what? This ain't happening. Then I threw up my back, and a leg cramp. I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm done.
You're like, oh, I could do this. It looks easy, you know. No, sir. No, sir.
So, yeah, you ain't getting that out of me, especially now, my 50s.
All right. Do you hear the Irish chant?
Yeah,
Shu, do you recognize that?
Yes. I always hear it in the big fights.
Always. So Smoker Talk Boxing had an Irish chant. I think that's one for the books right there.
All right, so let's see who wins this one.
Look at Ron McCall in the staff shirt.
Well deserved, blue corner, well deserved.
Yeah, congratulations.
Definitely.
Kenny McLaughlin for an excellent match to come out here.
All right, so let's just talk with. There it is.
And the chanting is still going on.
It's unbelievable. Well, let's talk about Bruce. Bruce, I want to ask you a question. And this is somebody who's interested in you. What is the first weight you're going to fight at? Are you going to fight at 126?
Yes. I'm fighting that. I'm starting off my pro debut at 126.
All right. Because I want to say something to you, and I want to be the first one to say this to you.
Yeah.
Or at least in Smoker Talk, the first one to say it to you, right? So I don't want to say it like, oh, yeah, somebody else said that. If you can make 126 in the amateurs, I see you on a fast track in 122 winning a world title.
You're smart. Because I definitely was already thinking about that. I was already thinking about playing around with 122, definitely getting a belt there, then going back to 126, and then work my way up to, you know, the weight class that I'm going to max out at.
Who is like you? Like, you're a vegan, right? You're still vegan?
Yeah.
He can make weight at 126, and before you grow up and get really wide in the shoulders, you know, get that old age weight on you.
Yeah.
Why don't we go out there and win the 122?
Why not? We can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. I'm just doing 126 right now, just to get my foot in the door.
I could see him going up to 147 in his career. Right? If you're going to get all those belts anyway,
definitely.
Why not get a quick one?
Yeah.
You know? Why don't we just grab that?
100%. Yeah, I'm with that.
Do you wear belts?
Yes, I wear a belt.
Yeah, but it's not a championship belt.
Not
yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. I'll get one soon, without a doubt.
All right.
We know. We have a lot of faith in you, man. And, you know, we're your fans as well. So just so you know, man.
Thank you.
And you know that. You already know that. We're always talking about you.
Thank you.
But, all right, so let's go up to the ring for a second. We have bout number 13. You got Chris Gertz.
Chris Gertz.
DSNY.
They call him the Nightmare.
Yeah, he's from the Department of Sanitation. These are super heavyweights, and you got Eddie Perez, the Cuban Missile from the 120, the 120.
Right.
The 120th precinct in Queens.
And do you know how they started making missiles from firecrackers? Sure.
No, I didn't.
So what happened is they were doing firecrackers at first. You know, not firecrackers, like fire rockets. You know what I mean? In China, right? So they were doing these fire rockets. Oh, let's hear.
All right, Ron McCall is going to, again, referee this one. What they call him, the leg man?
I don't know. I was calling him Nightmare because he refused to have a nickname. And he kind of reminds me out of something out of a nightmare. Eddie Perez from the 120 in Staten Island.
Wow, let me tell you something. These guys bought their own crowds, their own respective crowds.
Oh, yeah.
That, right?
They brought it.
Right? Yeah, definitely. I was just about to say that these guys definitely bought some big crowds.
All right.
Sanitation is rolling deep in here, man.
Yeah. They're not playing. They're not playing.
And look at the stare down. Did you see that stare down?
It was pretty intense.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you something about sanitation. Those guys work a lot every day.
Yeah.
They're in great shape.
Yes, they are. Look at Chris. Chris was a little concerned about the age difference, but he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in there and do it. I don't care how young this guy is. Nice right hand there by Chris. Another right hand by Chris.
Left hand.
Sorry, left hand.
Right. And Eddie, I think he hurt Eddie Perez with that a little bit, but Eddie Perez is coming back.
Two lefts. Eddie gets spun around from one of those lefts.
Yeah, Eddie's kind of running into shots.
Oh!
Nice right hand.
Wow. He landed a hard right hand.
Wow. Eddie was running into shots with the, but he came back with his own right. And I think you hurt him.
Let's see if he gets it back. Nice left hand again by Chris.
Look at Chris.
Unloading those hands. Another left hand.
Wow, look at this. And these guys are putting it all in these 1 minute rounds. There you go. Thank God it's a minute.
This is Smoker Talk Boxing.
This is
Smoker Talk Boxing.
This is Smoker Talk Boxing.
Right
and
here.
Who cares if it's not actual boxing?
Wow.
It's a fight, bro. It's a fight.
It's definitely a fight.
Right? Is this what you came to see?
This is definitely what I came here to see. That's why every time I did
What do you say about our events?
That's the best. Smoker Talk boxing events are the best.
A must appear.
The best events you're going to get coming to the Smoker Talk boxing events. The best. You're going to get it.
Hey, not only that, did you see the crowd?
Yes.
Yo, this crowd
is
jumping. This is crazy.
Everyone was on their feet.
I thought I was shaking from excitement, but the floors were actually moving from this crowd jumping up and down. Big Jeff from Corrections.
Yeah, Jeff had a good night tonight with Corrections, man.
Jeff is AWOL right now. He's AWOL. We won't tell though. I promise.
Hey, round one was great. I can't wait to see what round two has for us.
Look at these retards. Look at these retards handling the ring. They turned the bucket, upside down.
Great. He just touched it.
Oh my gosh.
Look at Chris Guts. Just willing himself forward.
Nice left hand again by Chris. Another left and a right hand and a couple of left hands. Puts Eddie Perez on the ropes.
Chris has to make sure he stays away from that right hand from Eddie's.
That left hand again.
Hey!
Right hand and left by Chris. And again, now holding on is Chris.
And they're going. And look at Chris. What happened to Chris? And they're still fighting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And again, the bucket is using it as steps.
What the hell is wrong with them? Can we focus in on the bucket out of this corner?
Focus in on the
What
bucket.
the hell is wrong with them?
That?
What the hell is wrong with them?
He turned the bucket over to sit on. He's supposed to use a stool.
All right. This is why I say this is something that I say to. Do not let people in the corner that are not boxers.
Oh my
What the heck is that? What is that? I'm yelling at the referee. What is that? Don't let the unboxing community come in there.
The key is he.
Look. Oh.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, he's not sure what you're talking about, but I just showed him the chair. He shouldn't be using the bucket as a seat. That's a spit bucket, man.
He turned it around.
Turned it around and they're sitting on the bucket.
Man.
But you know what? You see everything in Smoke and Talk boxing.
Yeah, and this only happens in Smoke and Talk boxing.
We're not gonna get this watching
right?
a pay-per-view event.
You want done stuff and fun stuff? We are there.
All right, the final round.
Any other pay-per-view event, you're
Look,
not
and
gonna
they're going.
Wow.
And they are letting it loose.
Wow.
Nice left hand
This
again
is
by
round
Chris.
3. This is round 3.
And this is
it.
something that I try to tell people when I'm training them for smokers. Just because you punch somebody in the face doesn't mean that they are going to go away. They're not going to disappear. They're going to look at you and they're going to punch you back. That's what fighting is. People don't disappear because you punch them in the face.
Guts and glory right here.
That's it.
Guts and glory. Oh, nice shot.
goodness.
Nice right hand and then the left followed by a right.
Again.
And there's a headlock and they go to the ground. Smoker Talk Boxing. Smoker Talk Boxing. Smoker Talk Boxing.
Let me tell you, the Cuban Missile took a dive there, man.
Oh my God.
He's bleeding. I don't know if he's got it.
Listen, guys, I'm telling you, watching this over at home is nothing like being in person.
Oh my goodness.
This is great. This is different.
This is great.
In person.
Left hand again by Chris. And now the chokehold by Chris.
Right.
Oh, combination again by Chris.
And that's the bell. And that's the bell.
That's the end of the fight.
That's the end of the fight.
Third and final round. That was it.
Wow.
Entertaining fight.
Wow.
Beautiful.
I'll tell you one thing. These guys bought it tonight, man. These two gentlemen have made the night.
Right. And you know what else they bought? The spit bucket into the ring. I've never seen that in my 100 years of boxing knowledge. All right, maybe
you're gonna see the first of everything in Smoke and Talk Boxing.
That's what you're gonna see. That's what you're gonna see. Hot shoot!
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
Oh man, what a great fight!
This is awesome, awesome sauce. All right, you want to take boxing and fill it with awesome sauce. What do you get? Smoke and Talk Boxing.
There you go.
That's what you get.
There you go.
Smoke and Talk Boxing.
Oh my goodness. And you know what? I got to tell you, these two were paired nicely.
Yes.
Who made the match? I made the match.
Perfectly made.
I made that match.
Hey man, I think you should be a matchmaker, man.
I should be a matchmaker.
Now let's go up to the ring for the official announcement.
You know what I don't like though? All that sulfur that gets on your hands.
These guys definitely deserve a round of applause after that performance, man.
That was great. That was fabulous. I'm going to clap. I'm clapping. I'm clapping.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I'm
They definitely deserve.
Split decision.
Split decision. All right. I'm good with it either way.
Sanitation wins, even though he got knocked down in the first round. He picks up the win tonight.
Yes, the second and third round, I feel like he went cleanly with them rapid left hands he was throwing.
That's correct.
What do you call them? Gothic?
No, rapid.
Oh, okay.
They were Gothic too, man.
They were Gothic. Because that's old. That guy's like 50 years old. He's throwing Gothic punches.
That's correct. Man. They're Gothic, but they found some territory,
yes,
man.
they found their mark every time he threw them.
Yes, they did.
Second and third round, he definitely did his thing.
Oh, my goodness.
Very impressive.
I'm glad it was a split decision because, you know what? Both of them wanted to put a smoker under their belt. You know, this guy Eddie Perez boxed. He boxed a few times in the gym. Wanted to have a fight under his belt, and we certainly gave him a fight.
Definitely.
We gave him Gothic Chris Gertz.
All right, so these guys are posing for pictures. Congratulations to both of them. A great fight this evening. This was really exciting.
You see what I love?
And the camera lens just cracked because of these Gothic fighters.
You see what I love about boxing? It gets everyone together. You know, you have these grudge matches. You have guys literally punching each other in the face, and then after the fight, you guys are hugging each other.
Yeah.
And you guys create a brotherhood. You guys create a family. This is what boxing is all about. This is what Smoker Talk boxing is all about.
He said, he gave, oh, I'm sorry, you guys caught me on camera doing that.
All right. We gave that finger back.
Chris gave him the finger. He's like, you know what, Dave? You know what, Dave? And he gave him the finger. It's funny.
I talked him into it. He didn't want to fight. He got scared. I said, Chris, you got to do this. Win, lose, or draw. You got to give it a shot.
Hey, and look,
he's
he put
from
on a great
Brooklyn.
performance. He put on a great performance.
Right.
He sure did, and I think he feels great about it.
Right, and he'll never fight again. He'll never fight again.
That's it. He's done. This was his last smoke.
Eddie Perez, we will see you again, though.
Yes,
Eddie Perez.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We got a grudge match.
That's it. This is the last one.
Main event.
The main event, and this is a grudge match.
Do me a favor, run over there and tell Kara that this guy, instead of NYPD, announced Ryan Dermody, announce him from Highway, because that's where he's from.
Highway.
Highway.
Highway. Don't say NYPD.
Highway 2. Yeah, Highway 2.
NYPD.
Highway 2.
Highway 2.
Highway 2. Yes.
Gotcha.
You could. Go ahead. Go ahead, son. Kara, that's Kara.
All right, so, you know, the thing about Highway 2, have you ever gotten stopped by Highway?
I have gotten stopped by Highway many times.
Yes, I have too.
And
not Highway 2, but Highway.
All right. I'm going to tell you about my experience first.
Okay, go ahead.
Right? I've never had a bad experience with Highway.
Okay.
Never. They've always treated me like a gentleman, you know, and as a matter of fact, I was a jerk once, you know, but I apologized to him. Okay. I was a jerk. I was the jerk.
All right.
I've never had a bad experience with Highway. How about you?
Yeah, I've had a couple of experiences with Highway. So far they were good, and then one of them, you know, I deserved it. I'm not gonna lie. I was speeding. I was going a little too fast. Right. And you know what? He gave instead of giving me a ticket, he gave me a tongue lashing, and he said, "You know what? It is what it is."
Wait. Were you a cop at the time?
Actually, I was. But he actually, what he told me was, and the reason why he did it was like, you know, you can get killed. You have family. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you know what? You love your family. Like, yeah. And he's like, well, you know, you need to slow down. And he told me a couple of things, some choice words, and I said, you know what? He's right. I could not argue with that. So,
all right, well, you were never in danger of getting a ticket, though. But he gave you a little friendly, brotherly advice.
Yes, he did, and you know what? I deserved it. I deserved it, and you know what? I thank him. I don't know his name, but I thank him for doing that. So I appreciate it. All right, so check out the crowds over here.
The crowd is good, man.
The crowd's got like these face masks. They got face masks of their guy on this grudge match.
Wow. Look at that.
That's pretty cool, man.
And Shushu went over there, and he's going to do the last fight.
And the 6-0 CO is escorting his guy in to the ring.
I think that's the XO.
XO? Okay.
I think so. It's a captain, though.
Yep. He's escorting him into the ring. That's pretty cool, man.
How awesome is that?
That is pretty cool, man.
That's called solidarity and brotherhood.
Yes, it is.
That is so cool. How cool is that, George?
That is totally cool, man.
Totally cool.
All right, last battle.
And we're putting Shushu back in the ring. And this place is still packed, George. This place is packed.
It is. It's a few hundred people here still.
Absolutely. A few hundred. I think we still have 1,000.
Yeah.
We still got 1,000 left over here.
What's this grudge about, Dave? Do you know?
It's a highway cop and a cop. So I'm sure some ticket was written.
I don't think it was that. I think.
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, whatever it is, if you ever wanted to fight somebody from my way,
you got to do it in a smoker. Now, actually, these guys know each other for a lot of years, and there's some bad blood between them. I have no idea what it's about.
It's all good, man. And you know what? After this,
they actually do not like each other.
Well, after this, it might be good.
Absolutely.
This might be good.
Absolutely.
Whatever beef they have, whatever issue they have, it'll be settled. Dave, what was that about?
All right. Always under management. If you know, we need boxers, actual boxers in the corner when we do this. All right? Because they know what to do. You have your friend doing it. He's your second. He's a good man. He could be your best man at the wedding, but he can't be your corner man in a boxing show.
There you go. I want to get Chris over here. What do you think? Should we bring Chris over from sanitation?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let me grab him real quick. All right, so who's Highway?
Highway is Ryan Dermody in the green. No. Highway, no. That's Matt Finn in the green trunks. And they're going crazy for him.
In the blue corner.
In the blue corner. And Ryan Dermody is in the red corner wearing some, I don't know, wearing some gym attire. He looks like he's ready to play basketball.
It says "just kidding" on the back of his shirt.
I love it. I love him.
All right, joining us here is in the commentary.
Gothic Nightmare, Chris Gertz. That's what we were calling you.
Gothic Nightmare?
The Gothic Nightmare.
Holy shit, that kid hits hard.
Right. Oh, yeah, you came up and you won the fight. Excellent.
All right,
look at this.
Round number 1.
Matt Finn in the green is throwing 1-2s. He's throwing 1-2s. He actually looks like a boxer. And the Highway guy is letting his hands go, too. Look at Highway go.
Big right hand by Matt Finn.
No, by Matt Dermody.
Dermody, I'm sorry. Ryan Dermody.
Ryan Dermody. Ryan Dermody from Highway is not a joke. Look at him go. Look at him go. And Matt Finn is turning his head. Not a good idea to do.
Good job, Hector.
Not in boxing, that's for sure. Not in boxing.
All right. So here we go.
So Matt Finn is dropping those bombs like he drops tickets every time he stops somebody on Highway.
No, Matt Finn is from the 6-0.
Oh, from the 6-0,
right.
Okay.
Ryan Dermody is dropping right hands like tickets, is what you meant to say, like speeding tickets.
There you go. You know what it is?
Right.
Okay, it does say it here. Okay, cool.
Right. Ryan Dermody is Highway, and Matt Finn is from the 6-0 precinct. These guys didn't like each other for a while. Let's talk about Chris Gertz. All right, Chris.
Oh, yes, Dave.
All right, Chris Gertz, you were not going to fight. You said this guy's too young. He's too heavy.
I did say that.
Who talked you into fighting?
You did.
And what did you do when you left the ring?
I gave him the finger.
You gave Dave the finger.
Just like that,
How happy are you that you fought?
I'm happy. Your kid's a lot stronger than I thought. You know, he cracked me and I fell on my ass, as you saw.
Yeah.
I was sitting with everything I got and he wasn't going anywhere.
But you know what? You know what, Chris?
He's got a little blood on his face.
You know what, Chris, though? You got up, buddy.
You got up and you finished the fight.
And you finished and you won.
You're a little rocky.
And you won.
You're a little rocky.
Let me tell you, those left hands were lethal. And, you know,
great fight.
That's where the left hand, when we said it was Gothic.
That's what we were saying.
All right, so here we go back to the action.
And Matt Finn looks good again. He's starting out strong with his left hand going, but he keeps turning his head, Matt Finn does. And
back of the head by Ryan
Dermody.
From Highway.
Yeah, he hit him in the back of the head like he'd hit back.
Good right hand there by Finn.
Finn is coming back. Wow, and they're letting him loose. These guys, this is what you call a grudge. This is years of pent-up frustration and anger towards each other. Wow, that's a good right hand.
And you know, it's funny, Matt Finn being the shorter of the two. Dermody being short of the two. He's getting the better gloves, the better leather on.
I'm not sure. Matt Finn has landed a lot this round. Matt Finn has definitely landed a lot this round. There he goes again. But right back comes Dermody. Dermody is the shorter guy of your two.
Dermody's got the stronger punches.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris, what do you see, man?
What do you think? What do you see right here?
Oh, you're just still trying to catch your breath.
Well, if I had to choose right now, I think this gentleman over here is going to win.
The red corner.
The red
All
corner,
right,
yeah.
but right now, I would say it's 1-1.
1-1?
Will you give it 1-1? Will you give it 1-1?
I'm still going with the red corner with Ryan Dermody.
I think red.
I'm going with red, with red all the way.
All right, so I don't care what you say. Chris, what do you say?
I'm going red, too.
All right, I don't care what you say either. All right, I'm sitting next to a couple of guys that aren't too smart. Chris Gertz.
We're going to win this one.
The Gothic Chris Gertz almost lost his chance at greatness.
Yeah,
you have made Smoker Talk great yet again.
How great did it feel when you stepped out and everybody was waiting for you and you brought a crowd out here, man?
Yes, I did. 2 buses for my boss.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
So look at that. Look at that. So
Coney Island, we live in Brooklyn, as you know, in Bay Ridge, so a lot of people carrying around for the bus. I think I have about 80 people on the bus, 2 buses.
That's
2
amazing.
people on the bus.
I think so,
amazing.
Yeah.
That's it.
So,
all right, third and final round. And again,
red corner all the way. I'm sorry.
He's got a good right hand, but it's not like Matt Finn isn't hitting him. Matt Finn is also hitting him.
Finn has put some glove on him, some leather on him.
Absolutely.
However, I think the cleaner punches are coming from Ryan.
Yeah, I agree.
Cleaner and harder punches are coming from Ryan.
He's more active too. This is. He's throwing a lot.
All right, let's see. It's very close. Very close.
There we go.
I'll tell you what, these guys are not playing around.
And Bruce Shushu Carrington doing a great job.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah, look at that. I didn't recognize. I didn't even notice that. What an idiot.
Yeah, he's the ref. He's the guy not throwing punches.
Oh, nice punch by Finn.
Thank God he's not.
Yeah, and Finn got one in.
Another
one in. Look at him go.
So I got Finn in this round. Finn definitely took this round. I got Ryan Dermody. How do you say it? Hold on, where is it? Dermody.
Red's going to win, though.
Yeah, I got him 2-1. 2-1.
I'm not sure. All right, let me just tell you something about Smoker Talk. Let me tell you something about Smoker Talk and Smoker Talk judging. Usually, when you have 2 close rounds, you go 1-1, and you let the third round decide.
There you go. Okay, we'll see.
So I could see it your guys' way. Honestly, I could see it your guys' way, but I could see it the other way as well.
So a toss-up.
It is a toss-up.
I tell you one thing. I bet you, if everybody here in the crowd, if you told them raise your hands, who you thought of, the noise, they're gonna go with the red corner.
I think you're right.
Let me check out that trophy, man.
Yeah.
That's
my second one. I'm 2-0, Dave, and now I'm retired, right?
I know you never want to fight again.
Don't be talking to me any more fights. Right?
I'm going to fight a 50-year-old to go in there with.
I tell you, sanitation was rumored to have said they took the trash out tonight.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I just want to say one more thing before they get the decision here. A sanitation worker and a smoker that we've been involved in has never lost.
Really?
The sanitation department is undefeated in smokers, yes.
Wow.
Do you win every fight tonight?
We won all 3, yes.
Yes,
wow.
they did. Yes, they did.
So sanitation, as of right now, is undefeated.
Oh, my goodness.
2 in the Bronx, 2 in Queens, 3 today.
Unbelievable. Well, I do have to
in
admit.
Jacksonville, but doesn't count. Does that count, Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Why not?
So
Yeah.
Jacksonville,
why
too.
not?
We took the trophy.
Let's see what they say. There you go.
Red corner. Just like we said, Ryan Dermody won.
Look at Highway. Look at the Highway coach. He's yelling at the 6-0.
Hey, listen, I just want to say one thing. I love you guys to death. I appreciate both of you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
All right.
Thanks for having DSNY on your show and everything. I really appreciate you guys.
My last words of wisdom to you. You want these words of wisdom?
Let me hear it.
Chris, take a shower.
I'm going to do it.
Hey, Chris, thank you so much, man. You guys have brought a different dimension to our shows.
We really
Absolutely.
like it.
And, thank you so much. We do appreciate you and the rest of the team.
Thank you so much.
Our house is your house.
Definitely. Part of the family for sure.
I'm glad to be a part of that. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up, man. This is the end of tonight's show. We thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the people that bought the stream. Again, we're going to put this up on its entirely. We're going to put it on entirety. Yeah. On Smoker Talk on YouTube. We'll put it on YouTube.
Right. That way, if you feel you got cheated, you can get it.
Yeah, we're not about that. Thank you again for buying the stream.
Right.
This goes to support.
And this is Jeff Ritchie. Jeff, you are our DOC guy, right? When we first went out of the NYPD, we came to corrections, and you guys have been our partners for so long. I just want to Absolutely. Thank you. Here, put that on.
No, don't put it on. It's sweaty. Just use the mic.
Oh, just use the mic. So say a few words to us. It's your fight anyway. You work with this guy. Listen, Jeff, how great is it since we've been together with the corrections department and NYPD?
Yo, this is epic. That's the only word I can give.
Yeah.
Epic. Agencies coming together, and it's all for a good cause.
Right, and we got custom borders in there.
Customs, PAPD sometimes.
Yeah, PAPD.
Nat Grid.
Right, we've had state troopers fight a couple times.
State troopers.
Right.
I'm trying to bring DEP into the fold.
Right, what are they, like the water police
They're
or something
the people
like
that make sure the water that we drink is good. Nobody.
Department of Environmental Protection.
Yeah,
Right.
It makes sure the
But
birds.
they deal with water.
Birds,
They deal with water, right?
Yeah.
Well, not only that, they deal with like oil spills and that kind of stuff, environmental
They
stuff.
deal with water.
But mostly water.
Where's the oil spills?
Where's mostly water? No, it can be of a tank. It could be a tank in a house, or oil tank, stuff like that.
Water.
It doesn't matter. But listen,
you know what oil is? Dirty water.
Not for nothing. I mean, DEP, they deal with water.
Sanitation. Yeah.
All right, anyway.
We're just bullying you.
Definitely, Jeff has brought a different dimension to Smoker Talk. Right. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you guys, man.
Oh, no, thank you, because if it wasn't for, especially the Smoker Talk platform, how would people know? And, teams evolve.
Right.
Like, I don't want to fight no more. So people see that you can just come inside.
Wait, we're going to have you fight Christian Hernandez from JFK.
Yeah, he's talking a lot. So
we're going to have one. We're going to have at least, we're going to have you in one fight.
That's his retirement fight. Retirement fight.
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be
and you know what we're going to do? I got a trick. What you do is you push the beard in close to you so it becomes like a little cushion.
Wasn't that like a shaving match?
By the way, just letting you know, because Ryan Jones, corrections, ESU won his fight, National Grid lost the bet. So $250 will be coming to the Cops and Kids program.
All right.
I love it. And they got to wear your shirt, right? They got to rock your shirt, right?
They have to rock our shirt.
That's awesome.
And I'll make it, you know what? I'll make it 300. 300 to the Cops and Kids program.
You're going to throw in $50 yourself?
I'm going to throw in $50 myself. Come on.
I love this guy. I love this guy.
Awesome.
This is love right here.
Awesome. Very supportive.
This is kind of love. This is kind of love. But this is real love.
But
Always
once
supportive.
again, I just want to tell you guys thank you, because instead, you guys not doing Smoker Talk, the world wouldn't experience what we accomplished. Barclays,
My God.
MSG. Like, come on, we started out in high school gyms, fitting 300-400 people.
Right. And
this
now,
is not 300-400 people.
Yeah. This was a few thousand tonight.
Yeah,
this was a couple thousand.
I think Dana White needs to give us a phone call.
That's it.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
Dana White, Showtime Boxing.
This is a stadium that seats anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000. I didn't get the exact numbers, but it definitely
We did record numbers.
Yeah,
I think we were close to 3,000 people here tonight. Definitely.
But I just want to tell you guys, because you guys need to get the accolades. Dave went from managing the team to now running Smoker Talk along with...
And hot dog contest. Coney Island is reaching out to me to run their hot dog contest.
Nathan's.
There's enough glizzies for everybody.
Yes, there you go.
All right?
There is. And how about our new ring announcer?
Oh, yeah.
How about our new...
Part of our team right now
is Kara.
I'll give it a mic.
Right?
Don't put it on her. It's sweaty.
No,
it's sweaty.
It's
sweaty. Don't do that. It's sweaty.
It's all right. She fought before. Look at that.
All right, she's a boxer anyway. She's a boxer.
She's a boxer.
So thanks to Jeff. Kara's part of our team as well.
We want to thank you for doing a great job. We're actually going to pay you tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
She did it for charity, but we're going to pay her anyway.
Absolutely.
It's okay. Either which way, it's fine with
she's
me.
great. All right, and Kara, you got a function coming up
on
this Sunday, right?
Foley Square, 1 to 3 p.m. Please be there.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there.
You promise? And you?
I can't promise, but you know what? I'll try.
I will be there.
I'll try.
We're fighting for the political prisoners that are being held from January 6th. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
It's going to be a positive.
Yes.
It's going to be a positive.
Very positive.
Okay. Very
good. All right, cool.
I hope I didn't lose my voice tonight. That's all I got to say.
No, you did a great job.
No, you found it.
You did a great job. Great job.
It's right in there.
Okay, good.
Okay.
We can hear you.
All right, good.
All right, so let's wrap this up. This is the new Smoker Team boxing team. We have Kara, Dave, myself. Joe Ryder is our director. We have Jordan Alexander is one of the camera guys. Frank also. What's Frank's last name? I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Lopez.
Lopez. Yeah, he's also
all right, so
hanging out.
We're making a team. We're going to do this. It's a takeover. All right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
So, support us. And thank you again for tuning in and watching. So for all of us here at Smoker Talk, the director, cameraman, Kara, Dave, and myself,